All right. I think I'm ready. Just let me use the bathroom real quick, and then we can fucking do this shit.
All right, I'm back.
All right, welcome back. Atticus is using the bathroom real quick.
All right, I gotta do some cheese over here. I got cheese on my head, but don't call me a cheesehead. I'm about to do Goodnight Azeroth, and I'm jaded. Not really, but like chilling. Oh! Hit him with the spit. Hit him with the spit. All right, let me hit him with the ill bleeds. Hit him with another one. Another one. Now we hit him with the re-bleed, the thick bleed, and then we go back into bear. Hit him with the thick. Hit him with the thick. A miss. Come on, great. Okay.
We're playing around with sequence cast macros. They are now my best friend.
Am I gonna make it?
Because I can
not even
sequentially do
like
my
that.
buffs, my totems, my shocks. So if I want to start out a chain of attacks, I can just use a sequence cast macro to start out with like grab Earth Shock for taunt, secondary like lightning bolt, a low mana quick cast one to do initial damage if they're not close enough.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
And then like a start attack macro built into it, and then it goes into different shocks and different like abilities.
Need crits. Oh, give me a 602 crit. Come on, Gray, not like this. Gotta hit him with the taunt.
12. 15. Bless you.
All right. Let's go, baby. All right, guys. I'll be a little distracted this one, but can I just keep me on track with talking, and I'll be good. My face is gonna be like. Normally, I react to everything with my facial expressions. And
Sorry,
shit, but this time it's gonna be.
What are you working on right now, anyways?
I'm gonna get food and water.
Okay.
Tanking.
Luba's tanking.
I'm gonna start this stream and then
lubers. Some of that lube.
We're about to do this Goodnight Azeroth.
You know, I'm tanking versus higher levels, so it's like rib.
Alright. Yeah, we're doing Goodnight Azeroth right here, right now. Yo, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching, guys. And being interactive. I'm gonna let my res sickness reset.
Zoom cam.
And we're gonna be. I'm gonna be a little bit more focused on the discussion. But
got 17
I'm gonna
views, dude.
keep farming and stuff. I need to get food and water.
Zoom cam. Hi.
I'm really excited about getting back with these guys.
We're about to do Goodnight Azeroth here with the Huge, with Grace for Days, Atticus, and Pilgrim. We'll be doing that here in just a minute. I'll be hosting that. So if you guys want to stick around just a minute. Zoom cam with Storm. Thank you, Storm. I know it's zoomed right now because I'm using my normal camera thing.
Wow. 40
Discord,
silver.
so that's what's going on. So when we go live, it's not all.
Wait 1 second, guys. I've got to make the thumbnail.
Okay.
It takes like 2 seconds. I just have to fucking find it on my computer through all the shit I have. There's so much shit. Yeah, this is number 14, by the way.
Okay, it is number 14. Okay, cool.
I'll be right back. Be right back. Be right back.
Edit. Go.
All right, 1 second. All right, 1 second. All right, 1 second.
F21 now. F21 now. F51. Okay. F51. Okay.
I just got Black Crow too.
I got you.
I got Black Crow on this Elbers run.
Really?
Yeah, Murderers fucking pissed because I won the roll. We rolled 32-32. We both rolled 32, and I won the blacked out roll. The roll you can't see in the background. He was so pissed. I was like, "Oh, we rolled the same R1." He was like, "Fuck you, dude." I'm like, I've ran this place like fucking 30 times and I've never seen it.
I'm so glad to be back with these guys and talking to
just
them.
the same. And I'm like, fair enough. That's why I was like, I don't care, dude. Knee roll. One of our other players was like, should I roll? Should I roll? I'm like, dude, do it up, man. I'm not that guy, you know. Roll it, you win it. Fair enough, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good enough for me.
I got 7 minutes. We're about to do Goodnight Azeroth. About to open up another cerveza and keep this farm going. But what a way to end the 3-week Gamer
review. What else?
Gamer Husk sesh, man. 2 Azerothian diamonds.
It's basically launch world first, how they went. We'd probably be wanting to throw some information in there about
throw like top 5 US guild review or something like that.
Yeah, we can also talk about the queues. We can talk about the new server releases.
Oh, I can't wait to talk, dude. I've got so much shit to talk about.
Oh, we fucking know.
Would you guys say, like, the one thing we can definitely talk about, since you guys have been able to do the end game content, how do you feel like it's scaled compared to, like, because I know the betas weren't that far up, so.
For sure.
Sign off real quick.
I'm about to go
Graves will be
off.
more into that, man. I'm not even 60 yet, so I'm 50 fucking 8 right
Dude,
now.
you're
You're
killing
not
me,
60
bro.
yet?
57. No, I'm 57.
That
fuck
drop off,
happened?
dude.
What happened?
You were
I had a
beating me.
week. I had a week off work, and then once the week was, I was 52 when the week off work was done. That was week 1. It's
That's
week
impressive.
3 now, dude. That's
Yeah, no, I
week
feel you.
3 now, dude. I had to go back to work and do normal stuff.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna beat me though. I was like, the fuck, like.
Oh my god, really?
Am I not? What level are you?
I've been 60, dude.
Oh yeah. I didn't even know you were 60.
Yeah, I
Don't
hit
worry,
60,
I'm right
like,
there with
Sunday
you.
morning. All right.
Oh shit!
We're
I
going
didn't know,
live.
yeah.
We're going live in 3, 2.
Who am I
Oh,
hosting?
jeez.
Hogan?
Bogern. Yep.
Not a good.
And
Oh,
we're
you-
live.
Are you online? It says you're offline.
It's coming up in just a second, probably.
Oh, it says Pogram's
Come on,
offline.
Arcane
Sorry.
Crystal.
It's coming up in
Oh!
a second, though. Don't worry.
Blue
Okay.
Sapphire,
Okay,
not
we'll
an
be there.
Arcane. Scheiße.
Let me know when
I
it
was
does.
gonna say, man, you gotta let me know when I can host. I hosted already though.
Yeah, you did. It's okay. It's okay.
Is it up?
Refreshing.
Nope, it's not. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
It's not. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because fucking
Because it came back to
Restream,
me
dude.
now.
Fucking restream. It
Oh, dude,
always
I love
resets.
Restream.
It resets every fucking time, dude. I'm so sick of it. Like, I have it set up to do it, and then every single time that we do this shit, I have to
Reset it.
go in
yeah,
and
yeah.
I have to go get the key and fucking put it back in.
Yeah, I only
You
had to
ain't
do
mine?
that the first time, and then it never happened again.
Yeah, mine just doesn't save for some reason.
Okay.
I play. Wow.
All right, now it should work.
Ain't
we
nobody
go.
mess
3,
with
2,
me now. Oh, Shiza. Oh, Shiza. Oh, Shiza. Oh, Shiza.
Okay, I see where.
Oh, and I
live
got
on
red
YouTube.
sickness. Come on, Great. Not like this. Not like this.
You were for a
Oh,
Yeah, it went off
baby, a
the delay.
triple.
There it
But
is.
now it should be back up.
This is quality content right here, baby. The stealth got me. The stealth damage got me. I'm doing Goodnight Azeroth right now, though, so it'll be a little bit of change of pace. You won't have to see me die every 2 seconds. I'm gonna keep continuing to farm this while I'm doing like G&A in the
Invalid
background,
user.
just because
What?
I'm an invalid user.
I feel like farming this at the same time.
You are.
All right.
There we go. Now I'm hosting you.
Looking chunky,
Good on
dude.
po- you know,
Did it
you're
say it was,
good?
no, it's
The shirt's a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah, we're
tight.
live on my end.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Shiza.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
The channel is already hosted. What is it
Stop,
talking about?
stop
I
posting
don't
it
know.
twice. What's wrong with you?
Is it hosting you right now? My screen, I'm still alive.
Got
right now.
40
Hold
in
on.
first week, just hitting 47.
Okay. Let me end the
Uni
stream.
feels bad? Yeah.
Going over to Goodnight Azeroth, boys.
Sorry, bro. I'm doing my show right now, so I might be a little bit slow on the
Hopefully
comments.
that
Who's the one you're doing it
fucking
with?
works.
I'm doing it with Atticus,
Let's
Hypnotic
see.
Bud, and Pogren.
You
Let
should
me
get
see
like
if I
20
can
viewers.
link.
I had like 20
Let me
plus
send you these
viewers.
links, Sega.
Refreshing.
I'll send you the link to the
Yep,
stream.
there we go.
actually.
I see us. Hi.
Hi boys.
Yeah,
Hi girls. What up?
Hopefully, it's hosting you.
So you
for
can
mine.
see these
We had,
guys
like
that we're
20
talking
plus
to.
viewers, so we should have like 30 plus now.
Yeah, we should.
Because I'm awesome.
The thumbnail thing. That would
It's the mullet.
Yeah,
They
Silicus
come to
Elemental
mullet.
Grind.
Stay for the content.
Always for the mullet.
Not Elemental. Check this out, MT Dude. But we're about to do our show. About to be a little bit different. You know, not so focused on the chat.
So,
I wish I could have a
unfortunately,
luscious mullet. What up?
I know. You can. It's only $20.
I just need to spend $20 on my mullet, man.
Yeah, right. You gotta have the cool ass headbands, though. I got my new headband on.
Into this week's expensives, honey.
Don't worry, we'll pay for it. Okay, now.
All right.
It's been a while.
Been a while. Been a hot minute.
It's been
Welcome,
3 weeks,
welcome,
right?
welcome, everybody
Yeah.
watching. We took the hiatus there. Some of us were zooming as fast as we could to 60. Some of us were
That's right.
sitting by working and hating life, being miserable, wishing they could be playing. It's
Still
just
in the
a whole
Barrens.
mess of things.
I'm
Yeah.
doing that
Whole
now,
mess of
so.
Yeah. This idiot is stealing my friggin' iron node right now. I'm so mad. You're not
Oh,
even
God.
max level, dude.
You don't know
I'm
who
gonna
I
tell you.
am? He doesn't know who you are.
He doesn't know who I am.
I just want to say something, and we haven't even started. We've been talking for like 5 minutes before we started the stream.
Mhm.
I feel like the atmosphere, the feeling in the air is so different than whenever we were doing these Goodnight Azeroths beforehand. Everybody's happy, everybody's chilling. We're
Yup.
all playing WoW right now.
It's because the addiction's real right now.
Mm-hmm. My chicken's cold.
The needle is in the arm. We're just pumping this shit and going numb.
It's called.
Numb to the world. Just kind of.
I ain't cooked my sweet potatoes long enough. I'm mad.
I am
So
angry.
let's talk. Let's kick it off talking about week 1 launching. What we were doing, like how our launch experience went. What went wrong? What went right? Because there was a whole slew of bullshit for me. I don't know about y'all.
Really?
Okay,
I'd like to hear it.
I can start off because mine was the most uneventful because I had like a swimming simulator for mine. So I got in and I was like, there's nothing. Like I'm not gonna bother like trying to grab anything. And I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go for my arena master. I'm gonna go see if that chest is spawned right now. I hopped off on the boat. Within 26 minutes, I had the first chest on the server.
Nice.
Like,
Sick, dude.
it's just on my layer, I understand. But then I swam to go to Stonard. I got the flight path for Stonard. I came back and got the flight path for Gromgal. And then I went and got Thunderbluff. I went and got Crossroads. I went and got a bunch of different stuff. Like, I was just like, I'm going to go explore the world, get my flight paths out of the way, get myself prepped to start leveling, picked up my professions, sold the stuff I got the guild started, got my guild members signed up on it, got all the roles set in my guild. That was my first day playing the game.
No way.
Sounds
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, that's all I did. I'm not going to deal with trying to level through this crap right now. And then it was queue times for days.
Mm-hmm.
It should be the queues for days instead of grace for days.
Queues for days.
So
I didn't see a single one.
I was about to
you didn't
say,
see a single
dude,
one.
honestly, and the queue, I know everybody had horrendous interactions with the queue times. Dude, like Hypnotic Bud and I didn't get queue times until like the 4th day. And whenever I overslept and I woke
I didn't.
up at
I didn't see a queue
peak
time
hours.
for the first week.
That's
dude.
what I'm saying.
The first week.
It was one of the smoothest, and it was one of the smoothest launches I think that they've ever put out from what I've heard of in the past. Like I mean the queue times were horrendous, but I never got disconnected. I know there were a handful of people that did, but I didn't get disconnected a single time. So I had like a pretty amazing first couple days. I got ahead of the crowd. The one thing that really surprised me, and one thing I didn't expect, is I went so hard the first 24 hours. I was so focused on getting ahead of the pack and getting to 60 as quickly as possible and before everyone else, basically. And I had a couple things go wrong. You know, I did quests here, I did quests there, and you know, 1, 2, 3 hours goes by and you got half a level, and it's like shiza, like I just wasted so much time, you know. And so that first 24 hours was full of so much stress, so much excitement. And disappointment, and I was so exhausted I went to sleep literally saying I'm never playing this game again. And my friend said that the same day. Like after the first 24-hour session,
I'm never playing this shit again.
I'm never playing again. Like I'm done. This was horrible. And you know, I woke up 6 hours later. You know, live as fuck. I was like,
and then got back out.
Did my thing.
Did your scumbag level? Did I teach you well? Did you gank at any second? Like, get you steal shit with your instant cast spells?
Dude, I couldn't even. Pogren, there were so many mobs, it didn't even matter. Like everybody had mobs. It was the weirdest thing in Mulgore. It was in the Torn starting zone. I looked at VODs of everybody else. It was horrible.
Yeah, Mulgore was the shit, dude. It was awesome to level Mulgore.
I got ahead of everyone else. I mean, and even though I was a little bit stressed out, I had like a smooth first 24. I probably hit level 22 that first session, I think, before I went to sleep. It was wild. I don't know, I had a pretty smooth launch experience. But it slowed down. I will say, and you guys can talk on this, no one, not a single person in our guild, we said we were going to do a week 1 rag clear. Not a single person in our guild hit level 60.
Nah, inside of week 1.
Oh my god, really?
And it was like, what? What just happened? Like, did you...
funny, dude.
What?
And people are out here saying that the leveling's easier.
Yeah, well, and what's even crazier is everyone was dungeon spamming. Everyone was doing this cheese.
Everyone was doing these crazy
leveling strat, and you still can't hit level 60
couldn't hit
week
60.
Oh, no. Like, it really shocked me. The week 1 grind, I wasn't ready. After, it took me 10 days to hit level 60, 7 days playtime, 10 days, and it was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I mean, it was great, but yeah, it was.
I'm glad I could come in there. So basically, we'll talk about this real quick. So basically, I was by far the hardest power leveler in here, right off the back.
Yeah,
Week
you were.
1, I was with the most hardcore Copperhead, the hardest core people possible. I was with Kobe Cheese, Foos, which is now the best warrior on our realm currently, with Spinal Reaper from fucking Ragnaros. Like, I was with Kobe Cheese, Foos, Dustbone. I was
first week was so sick.
The most hardcore. We went 18 hours. So in the first 5 days, I put 102 hours in.
Oh damn, man.
18-3, 18-3, 18-3, 18 or 18-6, I should say. But I only slept for maybe 4 hours of that. Because usually we'd stop at 18. We'd stop at 18 hours and then we'd keep going. We would go for another hour, you know what I mean? We'd be like, all right, you know, I gotta go get my professions, or I gotta do this in the auction house, or I gotta go train, and then get back to the dungeon. So then next morning we'd come back and we would all be right at the dungeon, you know?
Yeah.
So I was the hardest core, and I was like, what, 10 levels ahead of Graze, dude? I was like so far ahead of everybody, dude. I was fucking we were right there with Navik and Egregious, and I'm talking the guys who made the fucking leveling strategy, like the actual guy. We were like 1 level under him. We were right there with them in a 5-man crew. So
you
it
guys
was
were
pretty.
just dungeon cleaving, right?
Yeah, we were dungeon cleaving the entire way up. So it was pretty nuts that we were right there, that close to him. But then basically real life hit after that first week, and my body just fucking. I wouldn't do it again, dude. I wouldn't do it again.
Your body gave out on you.
Fucking hurt. Like, okay, I was gonna get to 60 in the first week. Inside the first week, that was a plan with them. Like they did. They hit 60. I think day 8.
Yeah.
And I was gonna be right there with them, but I took a break because I had my cousin's wedding that weekend. So thank fucking baby Jesus, because after day 3. My arms, my entire arms just hurt. My ass just fucking hurt. Like everything hurt, dude. And I was running on like less than 12 hours of sleep in 5 days. Dude. It was just fucking terrible.
Dude, I want to say something. I was so busy the first 4 days. I didn't watch anybody's streams. Literally the last 2 hours that Hypnotic streamed, I pulled his stream up. I kid you not. Look, I kid you not. He was sitting there like this. This is what I pulled up to. Like he was running through Zul'Farrak like the dude looked like a corpse, and he was so beat up. I was cracking up. I've never seen someone. The guys he was going with, they were power levelers, man, and they pushed Hypnotic to the limit.
They were, because I wasn't expecting to do that. I was in Sidewinder, dude. I'm in like a side echelon like. To this guild, we're casuals, but we're like semi-hardcore. Fucking like, we're gonna start raiding week fucking 5. Like that's still in vanilla terms. Week 5 raiding is still like semi-hardcore to hardcore for normal people. Like that's still a lot. I mean, most normal guilds won't even make it by week 5 to have enough to raid. So like, That's casual to Invictus right there. That's saying something.
Atticus, I want to hear about your experience, and then we can segue off of that week 5.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Overall, the
God,
beginning
it's
of
bad.
it was pretty good for me. My plan was originally to sleep up until like an hour or so before launch because I figured that nobody was going to be able to get in and stay on the login screen before launch. And then
It was good.
yeah, essentially
It was smooth.
what I was doing was I was logging in and I had a timer going because I woke up at like 10 a.m. that day and I was just like, nope, no sleep, we go now, and I couldn't go. So I was miserable though because like by the time the shit started, I was like already
up forever.
Yeah, like I had already been 8 hours up in the day, and I was just like, all right, whatever, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And so I was logging in, setting a timer to see how long it took me to get booted off. And then about 4 hours prior to launch, I was no longer getting booted off the login screen. So I just sat on the login screen. I was like, all right, cool.
I did too.
I
got in immediately.
Yep.
I got in immediately.
I get in pretty close to almost immediate, so it was nice.
So I got in.
I literally did the same thing. I just sat there.
Yeah. I got in right away.
2 hours
and
before I was in.
Everything was really, really smooth. I think I got disconnected one time, and that was like the initial setback because I was pushing ahead of shit. I had a spawn point on lock with some of my friends for the original stuff, like the first like couple quests or whatever. So that set me back a tiny bit, but that wasn't a big deal. The big thing that set me back is once I got to around 12, my friends were taking forever to do everything and get their fucking quest to do RFC and shit. So I was just dicking around waiting on them, and I was just like, all right, yep, I'm fucked. Like, there's no way I'm keeping up with anybody at this point. And yeah, so I just I kept going back though. Like even like later on, like the few days after, my friends were always needing help, and I was like, well, I can still get XP in there, so I'll just grind it with them and I'll get what XP I can or whatever. And it just kept setting me back more and more and more and more. So I was still pushing. Yeah, basically. But then around like level 48, I was like, I kind of just told them all, I was like, guys, I've only got a few days left before I got to go back to work. Like, I'm done with y'all. Sorry.
Break it out, man.
Yeah, I was like, I've got to do this. So I quit. Man. I quit with them, and I was cheesing or doing the boring BFA grind, as some people in other streams were saying earlier.
I can talk so much about that.
Yeah, but it's so dumb. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, people want to sit here and say, well, you weren't questing, you weren't experiencing classic WoW. Like, motherfucker, I'm experiencing it right now. Like, I've done all those quests. I don't need to do them again. Like, I just wanted to be 60 so I can just start doing the shit that matters. Like, you can say that questing is like a big part of classic, but I don't give a shit. Like, I'll do those quests eventually. I will 100% do every single quest in the game at some point. I don't need to do them while I'm leveling. But yeah, I mean, I hit 60 on last Sunday at like 7:30 or 8 a.m. or something, and I looked like a fucking disaster because I had not been like trimming my fucking beard or anything. It was literally like, go to sleep for 4 hours, play for 20, go to sleep for 4 hours, play for 20, and it was atrocious. I was dying inside. But and yeah, like you were saying about hurting, like, dude, I thought I was getting a blood clot in my leg.
Yeah, it was bad, dude. I guess like the fucking hurt.
Yeah, I guess the
everywhere, the whole body, dude. I was like,
the front of my chair is a little like raised up or something, and I didn't realize it. So then I was just sitting there in my chair and like, why is this hurting?
I'll talk on it, John.
Why is this hurting? My leg's so cold. What's going on? And then I realized after a while that like for some reason the air conditioner in my room goes like right to my leg, and it had nothing to do with the pain that was in my leg. So I adjusted the fan on my air conditioner. The vent on my air conditioner, I was fine. I called my brother, who's a doctor, and he's like,
"Is this a stroke? Am I having a stroke?"
I called my brother. My brother's a doctor, and I was just like, "Man, is there something wrong with me? Like, do I have a blood clot?" He's like, "No, it's probably just pressure pain from sitting so much. You need to like walk around a little bit." And I was like,
"Yeah, you gotta do those calisthenics, man."
It's like, I don't want to. And I was gonna lift, during it all, but like I didn't realize how much it would suck not sleeping enough, and like how that would affect my ability to lift.
Terrible.
Like, it was bad. Like, I was just like waking up like, no, I can sit here in this chair and like I was getting those fucking like almost vertigo feelings where I'd be staring at my screen and all of a sudden it would kind of feel like it zoomed in for a second and like pulsed out or something just from being so fucking tired. And I was just like, I don't know what to do. I was like, all right, maybe I need water. So I would drink like 3 bottles of water, and then I'm like, nope, it's not helping. And I would just drink an energy drink and it would fix the zooming thing, but then my heart would be racing. And I'm just like, God damn it. Like, there was, and I think the first day,
sleep deprivation is fun.
The first day was so hilarious. After 20 hours, me and my friend Tony, we're sitting there, and this is, mind you, I've been up for 28 at this point. Tony's motherfucker woke up at 5 a.m. that day and went to work, and then came home and did the 24-hour grind with me. And we were just like dying inside, and I couldn't even like make real fucking words. So,
you know,
one of the funniest things that happened, this is what I'm gonna end on. One of the funniest things that happened is like this guy who's been one of our main tanks for a long time, and all the guilds we play in. We've been talking, you know, about like who's gonna get Thunder Fury when it drops, if he's gonna be main tank, blah 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 blah. He wouldn't even sit through the queues on the first day. Like, left, came back, finally got in like at whenever we were about to get off at like you know 8 in the morning or whatever. Oh well, he did, yeah. But so he's sitting there, and he's like, we're sitting there, we're like level 20 or something, and he's like, ding, level 2, and I'm just like in my fucking like drunken slap happy stupor, just like,
you were drinking, dude?
No, I wasn't drinking. I was just saying like,
because of sleep deprivation? You were like,
yeah, that's just how it was fucking seemed. But I was just like,
dude.
As soon as he said, I was like, where's my Thunder? And that's become a meme in our guild now because of my tired ass. But yeah, I mean, the first week was great, and then hitting 60 was like the best feeling ever. Like, all the stress that I've had for the past like 2 years since they announced this was just fucking gone. I was just like, everything's fine now.
You want to know what that's called? That's called a release.
It's not that it was hard, it's just that I've been waiting for it for so long, and I've just been stressed out about waiting for it, like psyching myself up for it, and just like, I want to do it.
So I definitely want to just segue to my own personal experience right here. So I went super fucking hard, right? I was watching your stream when I was 50 plus, watching your stream when you weren't even in ZF yet. That's the funny thing. Like, I was fucking 50 plus, and I was like, ah, shit, dude. And I was coming in your stream like, hey, do this, do that. This is your next level strategy. This is what you want to do. You want to do graveyards. You want to do that. I hope I helped you level, dude, because like honestly, I was trying hardcore to come.
The only thing, the only thing you were telling me that to do was the BRD like escort strat thing. But I never did that because I was just like, you know what? The amount of idiots that I've been running into, it's just going to be a waste of time.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I told you the ZF graveyard run too. I was like, go look at my stream because we were doing that in 12 minutes. So it was like,
that's about what I got.
That was super good.
Some people, but I got one friend who's a healer, and I mean, he hasn't played the game, and like, he was the only one that was actually like staying kind of caught up with me. Yeah. But he just isn't like savvy enough with a healer to like actually move quickly, and it's like little shit that I keep trying to like help him fix, but he just doesn't do it, and I'm just like, I don't know what to fucking tell you, dude. Like, as soon as combat's over, start fucking drinking. You don't need to walk around and loot shit. If you need to res somebody, don't sit there and wait for your mana to come back. Drink and then res and then drink again. And he's like, but water's expensive. Look, I don't give a fuck. You're making like 6 gold a fucking run here. Like, stop.
Yeah, ZF was really good. It was like 4 gold a run usually, 5 gold. I mean, that's how I bought my. Well, I bought my mount in SM actually, so
yeah,
I was the first one in Invictus with my mount, by the way. First one in Invictus, boys. I get that title at least.
Nice.
So,
nice, yeah.
What do you guys think? And this is a big discussion. I've been wanting to make a video over it. What do you guys think about the spell dungeon? What do you think about the dungeon cleave? What do you think about the meta? What do you think? Like, just is it good for the game?
Yep.
We saw the whole 10-man rating scene. I'll say this. Everyone's been saying, it's BFA, it's BFA BS. You wanted vanilla all this time, and now you went straight into dungeon meta, which they have a point. A lot of people, they just spam to 60. I get it, but overall, what does because it's fact now. 5-man spell cleaving. Now I don't know about carrying a 60. Getting a 60 power level, a lower character, that might be a little bit faster, but in a normal 1 to 60 group, unless you're a mage and AoE grinding, spell cleaving, dungeon running 5-mans is proven to be the fastest way to level.
Yep.
what does that mean for the game? Is it a good thing? Is it not vanilla-like? Is it actually unhealthy for the game? What are we looking at?
Completely fine because you don't have to do it. Like you can opt out. Like no one's gonna tell me how to spend my fucking $15 a month. If I want to do spell cleave or dungeon cleave all the way to 60 so I can start doing the stuff that matters, that's what I'm gonna do. If you don't like it, don't do it yourself. Like it's that simple.
Now, on the flip side, if somebody's going to try to comparison this, by the way, I'm a little quiet on stream from what I've heard.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're good now. Right? Yeah,
okay.
sound
it
good.
might have just because I might have been like off center. So what comparatively, take like looking for grade, or sorry, what is it? I don't remember the acronym. LFR and LFG. LFR and LFG in BFA work differently than a spell cleave group. Spell cleave group, you're actually working together, going from dungeon to dungeon, doing the quests. Yeah, I get that it's basically the same thing as a dungeon grind, but you're not doing it to get past 120 some odd levels. You're doing it because this is your main character and you want to get him to 60. And all of us are going to go back and play characters. Well, I'm already doing it with my main character. I'm not going to go back and do this again probably for a little bit. But go back, level the game the way we want to level in the game and experience the way we want to experience, because all of you guys want to do top-end content. So this is what you do. There's nothing telling anybody else in the game that they have to go do dungeon cleave. If anything, they should be doing dungeons a healthy amount by going and do it once you have the quests for it. Go do it once the quests are done. Don't have to go back to it. Because I went and did one WC. I got 3 pieces of the Fang. I got my serpents. I got my crescent staff. I got a bunch of different gear. I'm twinked out at level 23, and I can drop things like nothing. I can fight other elites at my level without dying. It's made it just so much easier.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna go grind dungeons until I get to my next dungeon quests, which are gonna probably be RFK and then Normergon.
Yeah, and see that's fine.
Like now you're having awesome, by the way.
You're having an easy experience leveling because you like stop to get all that gear and whatnot. Whereas like me,
and I stopped to get other shit done in the game instead of just trying to keep up with the pack. I'm so far behind the pack right now that it feels like I'm on a normal population server.
Yeah,
yeah, that would probably be about right.
The only problem I ran into was that once I stopped doing the dungeon grinding, like I used Whirlwind Axe till 60.
To be fair.
And I couldn't get drops from other shit. But it just doesn't matter. Like I didn't care. Like I knew it was gonna be harder, but it was whatever.
Well, I'm just saying, like for the overall health of the game, a lot of people are upset, and I'll say this too. I wasn't expecting the 10-man cleave. Obviously, the 10-man raid experience was a bug, right? It was a rewarding experience that wasn't penalized in the raid group. So that whole 10-man strategy thing, it kind of scared me a little bit, and like it freaked me out. I was like, and no one was expecting launch to come out, and every single streamer, everybody that was leveling 1 to 60 to 5-man, 10-man, all these dungeons at an extremely fast rate. It felt weird, right? And so there was a lot of people that wanted vanilla, and they wanted this original, experience, were a little freaked out, myself included. I really was. It was kind of, I wasn't ready for it. I didn't expect to see everyone dungeon cleaving. It was like, and so an argument a lot of people have had, well, no one's questing, no one's experiencing the game the same way. And check this out, my opinion has changed on these matters a million different times, and I was a little bit against it. And then I leveled up a mage recently. I got him to 24. But I was playing with Cargos, Colby Cheese, a couple other people in our guild, and we spell cleaved in RFC, right? And the experience,
that, dude. It was sick.
The experience I had doing this 5-man spell cleave was unlike anything I've ever experienced in the game. And like Pogren said earlier, this isn't a BFA dungeon where we just queue together, we get the dungeon done, and we don't talk and we leave. We're coordinating just as much, if not more.
Poll, dude.
Yeah, I'm in a 5-man vanilla group.
It's like a raid.
Yeah, it's like a raid group. We're talking, dude. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. You gotta do this. I mean, there's so much strategy involved.
Like I was watching.
Yeah.
It was real, dude.
Sorry, I was watching North play, and I saw him literally like almost flip his computer desk because the tank could not hold aggro in SM. Like, just like it was a raid. It was a raid. Watching him play is like, I'm like, that's how raiders act. Right there. Like, that is like, I am angry. This is not going the way I wanted to. Like, just full bulldog mode, man. I'm like, yep, this is a raid. This is not a dungeon at this point anymore. He is your raid leader. You done fucked up. You done goofed.
Yeah. In my regards to the all the dungeon cleave and stuff, like, yeah, just because it's like similar to Dungeon Finder doesn't mean that it's the same. Like, it's not any easier. Like, I mean, it's not the same level of like difficulty. Like, you still have to coordinate everything. Like, the damage is still real being dealt to you. The damage that you're dealing is still not as good as it is, and like, it's not just a spam fest. Like, it gets to that point where it's kind of boring because yeah, you're doing the exact same thing over and over and over again, and when you do it with the same group, it does end up coming down to a science. But see, like, where you guys had those like consistent groups to keep going with, you probably learned, you know, exactly how to interact with everyone and do everything with those people, and how, like, you know, learned each other's tendencies and shit, and like didn't really have to talk that much after a while. Me, on the other hand, I was doing it with randos like every time. So either a group would be like really good and we'd figure out everybody's shit out like real quick, or I'd be dealing with, you know, some people who were just trash can and just couldn't do it like at all, or it took forever to get it down. But there was a learning curve every single time we got into a new group, which if you go do Dungeon Finder on BFA, it's not like that. Everybody just goes in and spams shit and everybody's fine.
I'll say that being part of the elitist leveling, and that was definitely top 1 percentile leveling in the world, and hands down, we were tight knit the entire way. We did RFC all the way up to Mara, and that's when we stopped because I had to go to my cousin's wedding. Every time we would get into a new dungeon, it was the exact same thing you're talking about. It was literally, it would go from, oh my god, this is face roll, no problem. We just bullshit and just, you know, fuck around, just talk, hang out, and then as soon as we got in the new dungeon, it would be like world tier, like you're on mythic mode, fucking 20 plus, doing it, figuring out the pulls, doing everything. It would take 2 to 3 hours, like 2 full clears, to understand exactly what we were doing, and then after that, it became easy again. But that was the top echelon. And we knew each other. We knew exactly what all the abilities. We utilized what was the coolest thing I think about Classic is you utilize every class's abilities to the maximum. Like we were like in a spell cleave. The druid was innervating. The druid was fucking casting what the hell's a full heal ability after a big pull? It was innervating for mana, and then it was the huge AoE heal. Doing those, Tranquility. Yeah, Tranquility. Like we were busting out absolutely everything. Anybody who had anything was busting it out, and it was magical. It's magical to see all of your major cooldowns on cooldown, because that's how far you were pushing a cleave group. It honestly felt like, because I did Battle for Azeroth, I was a mythic raider in Battle for Azeroth, so I was doing 12 pluses like a few weeks in. I was doing like 10 plus mythics dungeons, tanking. So it was like, no, it was real. It was real. It felt so sublime to be part of that, and to be part of that group, and be part of that top echelon of, you know, what is now the top 5 in the United States. 4th, you know, top 4, we're number 4 in the United States, you know, top 11 in the world. Like, that's what it felt like, but my body just could not take that shit. But yeah, that's how it felt. So continue. I just wanted to you know, put my opinion out there about that, how it felt to play Classic WoW at the highest level.
Somebody's phone's going off.
That's mine. Flood warning in my area.
You guys
tornado watch.
We're gonna be getting that. We're gonna get that in a couple hours.
Yeah, I'm getting it in Iowa here. So
the one thing there was one thing I wanted to bring up, and because I know, for instance, you're already starting to besides the whole speed leveling that you guys have all taken in, how did it feel overall? Like you had been saying you were doing mythic runs, in BFA. How does this add up comparatively? Like, would you say it's as hard as going into mythic right away, or did you have this as like, because I know each dungeon was basically like a raid. You had a strategy, you had to focus on what you needed to do, but like comparing them to right now, would you still say this is harder? Would you say this was more intense?
This was harder, honestly, than pushing key 10. That early on too. Like we weren't even in mythic yet, and we were doing 10 plus, you know, in the very first raid in Battle for Azeroth. So I mean, I was hardcore in Battle for Azeroth. I was just as hardcore as I was in this, as I am like right now. I was doing, you know, 30 hours a week. And basically that's what I'll be doing. I'll be actually, what's nice about Classic though, I'll say this, is that now that I put that much fucking time in, over 100 hours inside of 5 days, that it's downhill. I don't have to invest that much time as I did in Battle for Azeroth that I will have to now, because the gear is so good. I'm in half Prebis and I'm level 57. I'm in half Prebis. The only thing I have to do is Scholomance to get the remaining of my Prebis, and I'll be good. I'll be good. And then it's just raiding from there. Then I can come on, you know, the 2 days a week that we're going to be raiding in Sidewinder, and just call it GG.
People over in Hogan's stream saying that it's no way that it's harder because people, you know, completed raids within the first week. I mean,
that was that. They did some really sketchy stuff. Honestly,
but I mean,
they did some sketchy stuff to do that inside the first week, because we're in the top 5 in the United States, and they completed that 3 days ahead of us.
Yeah.
They completed Oni. They did that. They did some very sketchy stuff that's been patched to get there.
But also at the same time, like, even if they had like all this stuff, you know, like if everything was patched and perfect and they couldn't do sketchy stuff, like they'd still do it before everyone else. And it's not because it's harder or whatever. It's literally because these dudes have been practicing this for 15 fucking years. Like,
right.
They haven't been playing. They haven't been playing Battle for Azeroth.
They min-maxed it before like it was even
so,
thought
like,
of to come back out.
They knew what to expect, and on top of that, like, they didn't do it very clean. Like, even with the way that they were doing everything, like,
it was real.
I watched the rag kill, and over half the fucking raid was dead. They were just barely able to kill him.
Well, then
for theirs, for our group, we did rag one shot.
No, I'm talking about for apes.
Days.
I'm talking about for apes.
Yeah. I was just saying for us, we went in there with what we have, Grace. We had a bunch of 55 to 60s, and then we had like what 12 60s, and we killed rag.
No. That was no. We had all 60s by the time we killed rag. It was the first day we went in with a lot less.
Oh, the first day.
And no, like I'll even fight. I'll fight for the other guy that's saying it's easier, dude. And there's a couple of reasons why it's a lot easier. Guys, on day 11, I think we did Onyxia. Day 12, and we killed Onyxia.
We did it the next day after Oni.
We killed Onyxia in 3 minutes and 10 seconds. It literally was a face roll. Like,
that was with
I didn't even do
buffs,
anything.
though.
No, I didn't do anything.
We overkilled it.
No, and they told all the DPS was like, Juan, don't take aggro, don't do too much DPS because you're gonna take aggro from the tank, and then you're gonna wipe the group. And so on the other side of the token, dude, my raiding experience has sucked ass. Like, I have no reason to get pre-raid bis. We face rolled Molten Core, we face rolled Onyxia. Why am I supposed to get pre-raid bis?
What day did you guys clear, by the way?
Day 10?
They were day 10. They were 4th in the U.S.
Have you
guys been able to do it yet?
11th in the world. We were 11th in the world. If we would have cleared it 2 hours beforehand, we would have been top 10. We would have been 9th.
This is part of the reason why I'm glad I'm playing with a bunch of autistic shit sacks that don't know how to play the game. Because we're actually gonna have a challenge. It's gonna be fun.
Exactly. Like, what basically our raid group is in Sidewinder, and mine and Grays' group now that Grays is doing this, he's even got like a level like 25 alt, or what is it, 25?
Yeah,
25 alt, which is insane. Like, I couldn't even, like, I'm not even 60 yet. I'm like, what? You have a 25 alt? What?
Yeah, I gave up on it, dude, like a day.
That's crazy, dude. You gave up on your alt?
For now, I'm not touching it, man. It's too much.
I'm also out here like working on all my other random shit too, just like because I'm waiting on all my idiot friends to catch up. Because now
I'm leveling my professions as I go.
Yeah, like fuck that, dude. I barely kept my skinning up. I had to go back and do my mining. My mining's still not maxed because the dungeon cleave shit screwed me up. Like
it will. That's one thing for sure.
Yeah, it wasn't that far behind, but like I was like 5 points away, or no, like 20 points away from being able to mine thorium when I got into thorium zones, and I was just like, I'm not gonna go try to
get that glove enchant, son. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I mean, aside from that, like I don't know, the hardest struggle I've had the whole time was a weapon, and then I got solid last night. I got Blackrock Slicer.
It's
fucking beautiful. But I got I farmed.
You're an orc, right? Yeah, you're an orc.
Yeah. I dropped skinning because I got my shit for Devil Sar. There's a guy in my guild, rogue named Infest. When he gets on, he's gonna make the legs for me. We had to wait on his Salt Shaker cooldowns. I don't know what y'all's are going for on your servers, but our Salt Shaker cooldowns are going for 100 to 200 fucking gold just to use it. So dumb.
I want to talk about that.
That's from engineering, right?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, well, you get the salt shaker from engineering, but it's a leather worker that uses it.
Right. So I'm an engineer. I need to start. Well, I don't even know how to get that. I'll look that up.
I will tell you right now, the market is inflated beyond belief. Like there were people trying to sell green items that are like basic bitch greens for 20 gold. Like I can go on let me go on the AH real quick. Let me show you what we have on the AH right now.
That's crazy, dude. Like we had epic, so we had Boots of Avoidance I bought for 100 gold, and then I bought Wall of the Dead for 40 gold. So like for tanking, that's like crazy.
So we have like Dwarven Hand Cannon, 307 gold. That's a hunter weapon, 2.9 weapon speed. Chance to strike your ranged target with a flaming cannonball for 33 to 49. Normally a level 53 item. Then we have Axe of Deep Wounds, 400 gold.
Jesus. Well, Axe of Deep Wounds.
That's a Prebis.
Yeah,
I know it's Prebis.
Axe of Deep Wounds is actually beyond Prebis.
And isn't Dwarven Hand Cannon like similar? Like, isn't that pretty close to like being the best you can get?
I mean,
Dwarven Hand Cannon, yeah, for ranged, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Here's another one that I would assume is Prebis. Glowing Brightwood. That's only 180 though in comparison.
Yeah, well, I mean,
what's your Boots of Avoidance? Look at your Boots of Avoidance and Spalder's shoulders.
Boots of Avoidance, I think, were like
plate
100 or something the other day. We actually had some drop in ZF the other day and gave it to our guild main tank.
Hell yeah, dude! Those are Prebis until almost Nax if you get it right.
Yeah, that's
Seriously.
what I was saying.
Okay, Boots of Avoidance are only 67 gold.
Damn! Buy the fuck out of those, dude.
There are 2 on the AH right now. There's 72 for buyout, 67 for... No, I don't. I've spent all of my money into build. I've already had in total gold. I've had about 24 gold, and all that's gone back into the guild.
I was gonna say, dude, damn, I would pick those up right now and then hold on to them for 2 months and sell them for like 200.
Spalders of evasion.
Spalders, yeah, the shoulders, the golden Spalder.
Going for salt sugar cooldown, you can buy the 2 devil.
Spalders right now is like minimum 250 gold on our server.
Yeah, guy in my stream saying
I don't think we have Spalders.
You can buy the 2 level star items for 80G on my server. Are you sure it's the legs? Because the gloves we can buy for 80G on this server. But the pants are the expensive one. That's the only one that requires the salt shaker cooldown. So those can be pushed up. Like the only cured rugged hide I saw on my auction house the other day was like 200 gold. I was like, no. That was after I spent like 4 hours farming the Devil Star, which was super fun because we were actually just like we weren't fighting against Horde or Alliance that much. We were fighting against Horde the whole time, and but like. I had one of mine got stolen by some rogue who just sat there and was like spamming and just spammed it faster than me. But then I stole like legitimately like 7 from a fucking hunter who was killing them. I was just like, I'm sorry, dude. Get a better connection. I don't know what to tell you.
So a question for you real quick. Stock aid.
Balders.
Yep. How much are those? The ones you're talking about, right?
Yeah, they're like minimum 250 on our server right now.
500 gold.
Jesus Christ.
100. It's 479. Sorry, 475 is the cheapest buyout.
How the hell is your Boots of Avoidance fucking 60 gold, but your Balders are like double what ours is? That's crazy, dude.
What are the Arcane Crystals?
No, on our server, I know what they're going for. What are y'all's like over there?
Oh, dude, it's 50 gold. It's pissing me off. I'm farming Arcane Crystals as we speak.
See, ours are 30 gold a piece over here.
Ours are 50.
Yeah, that's a pretty big difference.
Yo, you wanna talk about broken AH stuff? The economy, the auction house doesn't know what it's doing. I've literally bought.
It's
power
like one day to the other on our server, dude.
But I'm starting to see items. I'm starting to see items that are like they're like level 10 greens. Level 10 greens selling for like silver.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like items and armor and weapons or twink items or epics. Yeah. I'm talking about reagents. I'm talking about jade, aquamarine, all these herbs. Dude, I power leveled alchemy to 275 with 60 gold. Now, 60 gold is kind of a lot at the beginning, but literally I was buying herbs for stacks of herbs for 20, 30 silver. 20 herbs, all the way up to like the 200 level herbs. Point is, I bought like jade, this reagent that vendors for 7 silver. I bought over 60 jade for 8 silver a piece because eventually it's like it's for blacksmithing, and a lot of people use these reagents to power level professions. It blew my mind that people had some of these items. If you knew what you were doing, if you knew what you were buying, You would buy all these things out if you had enough capital, but the auction house literally doesn't know what to do with itself. It's so broken right now. It's starting to figure itself out, but the Arcane, this is the most hilarious thing. This is the best example of supply and demand that I've seen, and I think it's fantastic. I kind of pushed the Arcanite bar and transmute grind, like with a video that I had made a while back. A lot of people know about the cooldowns, you know, 2 and 4 day cooldowns, they're all about it, and people power leveled alchemy. People power leveled alchemy just so that they could get on the 2-day transmute for the Arcanite bars. And the Arcane Crystals are selling for more than the Arcanite bars because there's more of a demand for the transmute than there is for the bars right now, and it's freaking hysterical. And it's not right, but so many more people are trying to make the transmute and no one can use the bars right now other than for like an Arcanite rod for enchanting. But a lot of the gear isn't even crafted. Yeah,
like I've seen one person trying to sell an Arcanite Reaper blueprint on our server, and I've seen nobody spamming that they're gonna make it.
Dude,
like,
that's what I'm saying. So it's the most hilarious example of supply and demand. Like so many more people want the transmute.
Random as fuck, dude.
It's just it's cracking me up.
Like I thought I was looking at transmog costs, and I was just like, "Come on, get off of it."
You idiots!
Like I literally went into. I was in Orgrimmar after like maybe 10 minutes after launch. Not 10 minutes, probably about the 6th hour after launch.
That's crazy, Kenny.
But the 6th hour after launch, somebody had like the sharpened like axe of the boar. It's like a 2 strength, 2 spirit axe, 100 gold. I'm just like, who the fuck's got 100 gold at 6 hours into the game?
They probably like. You gotta think though. Those people are either idiots, or they're like, okay, if it's 6
I have
hours
seen
into the
gold
game,
farmers get banned.
then they're idiots. Yeah, if it's 6 hours in, then they're fucking idiots. But if it's like at this point, then it's probably somebody farming gold or something, like or getting gold from a Chinese buyer or whatever, because that's just the way they do it. It's just transfer it through the auction house, so no one can. It's like less traceable or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me, man. It just boggles my mind.
Well, I know that like back in the day, I'd heard stories about people. They'd be told like, okay, hey, to get your gold, go put a gray item on the auction house for you know,
I'm spending more money on repairs than I am making the cheese. This is
You guys still here? I just had a power fluctuation just happen.
Yeah, we're here. Speaking of power fluctuation.
Yeah, power fluctuation. No, literally a power fluctuation just happened. Like the biggest I've ever seen in this household.
We during what is like
crazy, dude. I'm still here. Okay.
Yeah, you're still here.
Right. Okay.
Like
Sorry about that.
Two,
literally everything blinked, including my computer.
Dorian the hurricane was coming straight from my fucking house, and I was like, "You motherfucker! You couldn't have waited a few days." But it almost flooded my house.
And
it
you
was
stayed there
like,
for classic?
yeah, I didn't evacuate, dude. In Myrtle Beach, we are extremely like accustomed to hurricanes. It's like if this bitch is not like a Category 9, which doesn't even fucking exist, then we're not leaving. We're just like, nah. So we got a Category 5 hurricane coming towards my house, and I'm just like, well, pick everything up off the floor down in the den and
get back to it.
Yeah, no. So literally in the middle of a BRD. While this hurricane's outside my house beating the shit out of everything, my power flickered off, and then it came right back on. I logged back in, and I was like, I told him, I was like, sorry guys, power flickered, house is starting to flood. It's all good though.
Oh, Weston, thanks for the reminder.
Wait, what? I was like, yeah, I'm in the middle of the hurricane right now, and they're like, what in the fuck? Hurricane is not as good as classic? I was like, you're damn right. We're gonna keep going. So. Yeah, I mean,
you guys,
that was
you
the
guys
worst
should
I got
see this fucking juggle. I wish I could go, like, show you my screen right now, because it's ridiculous what we're doing this last boss in Elbers. I just had to jump. I had to run up, piercing out, jump back. I just did it 6 freaking times, so we didn't wipe, because our one of my power fluctuation, our fucking healer died.
Mm-hmm.
So, I literally just did the round 6 times. Dude, that was ridiculous. We're good. We didn't wipe. We're good. We're alive.
Back to the body hurting thing. Just I forgot to touch on this. So I was like actually making I was actually like making notes of like when I started to feel certain pains, and just to have something to look back on and try to find ways to counteract that when I push for High Warlord. So I'm literally like
it's like day 7. Big toe is now numb.
Yeah, basically.
Upper body becoming
legitimately
heavy.
like, all right, I need to drink more water at this point because I feel the dehydration. Like I was legitimately, I shit you not, like taking into account like what my urine looked like to try to like regulate what my fucking like hydration levels were.
Oh yeah.
It didn't get too dark, did it?
No, it never got too dark, but it like
Oh,
when it changed a little bit, I was like, all right,
Ooh.
this is the time I need to adjust something in the future.
Like,
And
Grace, how are you doing after that ice cream? Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be honest, it threw me back a little bit. I went ahead and took some ZQuil before launch, like 8 hours before, so I passed out and I got a good sleep. Like an hour before launch, logged in. I had a great experience. Yeah, the ice cream, that was pretty stupid. It was actually really stupid.
Oh, you don't say? You don't say. Sorry to interrupt Atticus for this, but I was just like, I don't know if you went back and watched the stream afterwards, but I was like, does anybody have his number? Just in case this guy dies. And we're all like, no. Atticus is like, if he dies, he dies.
Yo, no, I wanted... Did y'all... Okay. Did you hear about how many people got sick the first week of Classic and how many streamers weren't showing their face because of just exhaustion and just... It was cracking me up.
I don't know if it's because of exhaustion. I think that a lot of people were not showing their face because of the same shit they were doing in the beta trying to level. I think that they had other people on there doing it because you got to think these people... You don't think so?
No.
Come on, man.
I think so.
Like if they go mic silent and turn their cams off,
no way.
They've got to be able to be entertaining when they're on. And if they don't sleep, they can't be entertaining. I know this because I was running on 4 hours of sleep every fucking day, and I looked like this all the time.
No. They didn't do that shit.
You don't think so?
No way.
Come on, man.
No way.
Don't be that naive, man.
What?
These
It's
people,
not being naive.
The big streamers have money, dude. They could literally pay some random thought $50 to sit there for a couple hours while they sleep.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Did they play 24/7 though? No.
A lot of them. I mean, even if they didn't play 24/7, dude. Like I didn't play 24/7, but I would have gladly loved to have fucking relinquished the reins of my warrior to somebody to get another hour or two of sleep. But I didn't.
Accusations are just that, though. Accusations.
No way, dude. I was so... There's no way I would have given someone a couple levels of my 1 to 60 druid leveling experience.
That's you though. That's you though. Some of these people aren't so passionate about it. Some of these people don't care. They look at these characters as a means to an end. Like I don't.
They may love the game, but they know they can make their money.
Somebody else. Like I don't want to give that like satisfaction of me doing something to someone else. But I'm saying like in that situation when it's just money to them, because a lot of them that's what it is. This is their job. It's no longer so much fun as much as it is business. Some of them. I'm not saying all of them. But
I can't tell if y'all are tripping or if I'm just naive.
You're a sweet baby boy who doesn't think the worst of people. It's okay.
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
not even like.
Oh shit!
I think that you just have a higher regard for people, is what it is. Like, because like I mean, like I said, dude,
there's also that too. Some of them did have the cues up on their streams, but there are other people who went full radio silence and then were still playing.
Yeah, the fucking guy who got world first. There's no way he did it himself. Over 3 days straight.
Joker D. By the way, I don't even want to call that shit world first. Because in my opinion, if you're going to be able to set a record for something, it needs to be repeatable. When this layering system is gone, it's not repeatable. You need to actually be able to have someone be able to...
Yeah, but honestly, being big brain enough to take advantage of the system that is currently available is huge.
I agree.
Like, he's fucking smart beyond belief.
Oh, yeah, no, he did it.
That's insane.
He's fine. He achieved it. That's cool. It makes sense. It's what he did. I'm not taking that away from him. I'm just saying that if anyone's ever gonna say anything about a world record, I'm going with Joanna still, because Joanna's done it on, legit shit.
Here's the other thing, bro.
Honestly,
you're never gonna recreate. You're never gonna recreate your legit shit. Like it's never. The client is completely different. It is. I mean, I know it's the same, but like the way spell batching works, there's a couple of technical things.
No,
I mean, it's hard to. Now I get the layering thing. You know, that's a big deal, but.
What I was saying is like basically the way he did it, and he's not some no-name person out of nowhere. He's been doing this shit for leveling for Classic for years and years. He's known amongst the communities as one of the best levelers in the world for Classic by far.
We got somebody on here perfectly.
So-
He only abused the layering system when he hit level 59. But also then somebody comes back is, why do you think cyclists do drugs to win the Tour de France? To win.
Yeah.
Like, why does anybody use, like, bodybuilders
what
use
I'm-
creatine and shit like
Oh,
that?
like I'm saying, I completely agree with him exploiting whatever or whatever you want to call it. Like, that's fine, do that. Only thing I'm saying is that if there is any kind of world record established, I just don't think that it should constitute anything that can't be replicated.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm saying. Do your thing, do what you're gonna do, use whatever means you need to. I mean, because like I support bodybuilders. It's the same fucking thing, dude.
Right,
like
right,
I understand
right.
you cannot be one of those big bodybuilders without steroids. It's not possible.
Well, what about the whole argument, dude? Classic is not vanilla, and we've seen that in more ways than one. This game is completely different than vanilla. It's a completely different experience. The knowledge known, you can't compare the two. I think it's long gone, bro. Like
Let's put it this way: it is the closest thing we will ever get, and that's all that matters.
Yep, that's definitely all that matters. So I just want to kind of go on to a different subject real quick. So I'm walking by somebody on Onslaught, which is supposedly the number one guild in the world.
I know, creatine.
And one of the warriors has Thunder Strike. Vendor Strike, dude. I love how we're so early on that Vendor Strike is actually used because it's BIS. It's one of the BIS weapons in the game right now. It's so funny to see that because I've never seen that before. Right, exactly. And it's just hilarious that is actually one of the BIS weapons in the world right now. It's like that I've never seen that. I've never seen anybody use it for any particular reason, and it's just like boom, there it is. Like, I just think that's pretty funny. And that Vendor Strike is actually being used as a weapon to actually like DPS with, because I've never seen it before. It's always been like a joke. It's that side joke, right? So that we get to experience that of a weapon that used to be like, haha, like, oh, we're gonna vendor that because it's worth more than a Nexus crystal.
Oh my god!
Into the world, you know, it's like it's just really funny to me that actually exists.
What happened?
Okay, no, nothing. I just found out there's so me and my fiance are playing right now while we're on here, and we're over in
Yo, Pogren, head to STV, dude.
Terran Mill. We're in Terran Mill right now. I will meet you there. Why? What are we doing? Oh, is it 20 minutes out?
We got 20 minutes. I'm gonna fucking go and then.
Okay. I can kind of support. So I didn't realize there was a quest here ever, and I just found out there's a wanted poster on the wall. I'm like, oh my god, a wanted poster! I don't remember this. And I grabbed it, and I'm like, I'm gonna get my first helmet. It's gonna be a cloth hood, and it's gonna look stupid, but I'm gonna have my first helmet already. So I got excited for that. I was just kind of like, oh my god, yes!
Pogren out here making the big plays.
Hold on one second. So I just got a message.
I'm level 23, by the way.
I just got a message real quick in game from here. I know Salvador, and he is saying the proc rate on Vendor Strike makes it better than Dredge Forge for an orc. That's crazy. Even over an orc. That's insane, dude. What? The proc rating is that sick on Thunder Fury to make it better than Dreadforge?
You mean
for an orc?
Whatever the fucking. What's the name of the stupid thing? Vendor Strike.
Thunder Strike. Thunder Strike or Shadow Strike. You can transform it.
Yeah. Who the fuck's it drop off of? I can't remember.
So there's no connection between Terran Mill and Gromgal, so I
God,
need
dude,
to...
my alarm was going off.
What the hell is it called? Sulfuron, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sulfuron. It drops off Sulfuron.
He's
a warrior in Onslaught, and he has it. He's saying the proc rate percentage is above what Dreadforge is, even for an orc. That's crazy. That's insane. What is the proc rate? What?
Wait, Dreadforge?
Yeah, Dreadforge.
Talking about the BRD weapon?
Yeah. No. Yeah, Dreadforge. He's saying even on an orc, Dreadforge.
What?
I think Alexander, the axe, the 200 axe that you get from BRD.
So.
Yeah, you talking. Okay, never mind. Continue.
Sorry, am I wrong?
What is?
No, I mean like.
I'm just reading what I was messaging.
I was thinking you were saying that Dreadforge had a proc, and I was like, what?
No. Thunder Fury has a proc, and it's better than having Dreadforge on. He's a warrior in Onslaught that's saying the proc rate of Vendor Strike makes it better than Dreadforge even for an orc. Damn, that's crazy, dude. What?
Okay, Atticus. So my flight paths don't connect to Gromgal. I need one more to connect the full continent. So I have to run. I'm flying back to Undercity to get on the blimp.
Yeah, I'm hearthing to UC right now.
I don't know if y'all haven't answered this question, but what has been your greatest experience in Classic so far?
Getting the Arena Masters, being able to cheese it and make a lot of money early in the game like I have. Like, the first one I got, I'm like, this has got to be a fluke. The next 3, I was like, there's no way in hell I'm doing this right now.
Yeah.
Like, I went there when people had just started questing an STV, and not a soul in sight.
Yeah, no one.
But then I found,
shit.
then people started camping it. I saw other lobbies doing it. Like, I saw, like, a gnome, for instance, left his corpse right where the box spawns.
Yeah.
And then the moment this box would spawn, he'd summon himself in and then grab it.
Right.
And I killed him. I shocked him once, he died. So like I'm like, this is so cool that I got to do this. I've only gotten the 5 or 4 right now. I think I only have 4 actually. I might have been wrong. But the fact that I was able to cheese it like that, it's pretty stupid. Like,
yeah, it was a memorable experience. It's great. It's awesome.
That's mine so far.
I'll be right back. Go ahead and tell yours. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah. No, I'm not exactly sure what my greatest experience so far was, but whenever you brought that up, Poker Night, you know, I got to level 30 so quick. I started to slow down after level 30, but I got to 30.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when I got to 30. I would say everyone was in Scarlet Monastery max level 35 by the time I was 30. Like, I was up there with everyone else. I mean, there was probably level 38s and 40s and 45s, like the oddball. But like the top of the top was 35 when I was 30. And everyone was in Scarlet Monastery. I was the only person in Stranglethorn Vale for like 2 hours. It was hysterical. Stranglethorn Vale was empty. No one was doing the quest. I was doing the Stranglethorn quest. I was doing the Panther quest. Literally not a soul. Because the thing was, the people that were going that hard, they continued to go that hard into Scarlet Monastery. Scarlet Monastery was just the tits. Like, it was the...
Got you.
You know what I mean? So everyone at that point, no one was in Stranglethorn Vale. I saw 1 Horde and 2 Alliance members for like 2 hours. And then it started flowing. But it was the weirdest experience being in Stranglethorn Vale by myself. That was kind of unique. And I don't know if that was my favorite.
It's Warzone now, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a Warzone. So just being in Stranglethorn Vale, in an empty Stranglethorn Vale was kind of a unique, cool experience to be a part of. I don't know.
True.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but I'm trying to think if I had a favorite experience. Honestly, it's all been so good. It's hard to point out one specific moment, but I didn't know if any of you guys had like a highlight, something crazy that happened.
Outside of that, no, that's all I got. But what about you guys? You two. Sorry, almost said Thermobile. Hypnotic, Atticus. Come on. What do you got?
Hypnotic.
Hypnotic.
I'm forever known as Hypnotic now, boys.
Hypnotic.
Honestly, my greatest experience I've ever seen was a quad Ravager spinning in Cath.
Oh my god, I love the little peggle.
In SM. That was the best experience I've ever seen in my life, dude. I can't tell you. I've seen 4 people just spinning with that fucking axe, dude. It's fucking hilarious, dude. So great, dude. And it was 3 warriors and then fucking Kobe Cheese, dude. Kobe Cheese. We ran it so much he got the fucking axe and whipped it out while he was healing the fucking spin with us, dude. That was yes. It was like, oh, and then also I don't know if I clipped it. I think I clipped it in my stream, but we had a double spin, double ding to win, dude. Two warriors leveling. Me and Foos leveled at the exact same time while we both were spinning and killing like a huge group. It was like ding ding while we were both just blendering everything in the vicinity. It was fucking awesome. It was pretty sick. So that's kind of my combination. It's just the leveling experience with that, you know.
Yeah, mine. It was my first day at 60, and I was tanking BRD, and I'm sitting there like we're doing Anger Forge, and I'm just like, you know, what does this guy drop that I can even have? Like, let me see. I'm like looking. I'm like, it's some okay things. I guess the tanking trinket just to have it because no one else is gonna need it. Just sitting there looking at. This was like the day the DDoS attack started or whatever.
Oh my god, that was so annoying.
Yeah, it was fucking terrible. Or no, the second day the DDoS attacks were hit, not the first day. The first day was the day I hit 60. It was like they were trying to stop me, but I beat Asmongold, so I don't give a shit. Anyway, so we're sitting there doing Anger Forge, and I'm just like, yeah, this guy's probably not gonna drop anything worth. And then he dropped motherfucking Hand of Justice.
Nice.
Woo!
He doesn't drop that fucking item.
Yeah.
It's not in his loot table.
Right.
So I was like, what the fuck? And there was a rogue and a warrior in my group, and I was like, no. I was like, don't take. I was like, give me. Don't do. No. I was like screaming, and then I won the fucking roll against the warrior, and I was just like, ah! I was just like, this is the best day ever. And then I guess the only one that's like close to that was like I fucking ran LBRS to the first boss probably 20 times at this point trying to get this stupid Blackstone spike, whatever the fuck.
Thermophile says he does drop that. Hand of Justice does drop off of him in this specific patch.
Yeah, okay, all right, that makes sense then. But it was so weird because I was just like, this is not making sense right now. But
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I had the. I'll explain my situation too. I had Golem Skull Helm drop of fair. Who's the bouncer in the bar? Ferrite.
Oh, in BRD.
Yeah.
Oh crap, I don't remember his name.
Atticus. You know, Grace.
Nope.
Anybody? Fuck. Whatever the fuck that stone golem's name is, and he doesn't have it on his loot table to drop Golem Skull Helm, and he dropped it.
Yeah,
and I about shit myself. I was like,
probably that's probably part.
You
of
were
the
there
same
for
thing,
Golem
like
Skull part of
Yeah,
history?
dude,
No
it was
They
way.
probably realized that like
failings,
certain pieces of gear were
failings,
far too strong for early bosses in the dungeon, and they were just like, let's move all this hard stuff or good stuff to the last boss that's harder.
Yeah, it was dope, dude.
Yeah.
It was sick.
But,
having Golem Skull Helm drop a phalanx, I was like, what?
So the second thing I was saying is the rare spawn that drops the Blackrock Slicer. You can basically do 2 pulls or even just 1 pull in Lower Blackrock Spire and get to that little ledge right before you jump off, and then use a target macro to target him. But you can't do it like you used to do, where everything would render in and you could just target anything from the start of the dungeon. You have to be like within render distance of them. So getting on that little ledge puts you just close enough to do it. And I'd been checking, and he wasn't there. Maybe they had changed it from the last time I checked or something and made the render distance smaller or something. On the people I was running with needed some stuff off the boss anyway, so I was just like, fuck it, let's just go. And then, so the boss that drops Riven Spike was also there, the Butcher. So I got Riven Spike off that dude. And then when we got close to the fucking room, the dude's there, the fucking one that I need for this stupid axe, and I'm flipping shit. And then like I'm listening to some random old music. Don't You Forget About Me starts playing, and I'm just like, this is the perfect send-off song for this stupid fucking boss, because I'm never gonna see him again. He better drop the axe. And then like right when the song's
have some competition, by the way, there's a rogue down here heading the same way.
Okay, got you. There's the song's like crescendoing, and he drops the axe, and I'm just fucking. I just threw my shit. There was still a fucking mob alive, and I was just like, yeah, I fucking care, I win. And I'm just like screaming because I've been using stupid, crappy weapons for so long. But yeah, so that was a good field. Just those 2 good drops. That's like what sets me apart from like having shitty gear, is just Hand of Justice and friggin' Blackrock Slicer.
Oh
yeah.
Man.
Then we ran Sholomance, and the sword dropped off the last boss in live. That's better than the axe. And I got that too. But it's not as good because axe is orcs, you know what I'm saying. But anyway. We're about to head. I'm passing through Kargath right now, so it's still gonna be a minute before I can get there. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it in time, honestly.
So,
you might not have. I took the blimp, it was much faster.
Yeah, I probably should have.
So you guys saw the blue post with Demoralizing Roar and the Warriors Roar.
It actually was definitely nerfed. I have to respec right now. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, it was bugged. So the Demoralizing Roar and the roar for the Warriors, it was generating too much threat. If you haven't kept up, that was like a big deal. Whenever since the game has come out, everybody's been talking like, oh, dude, Druids and even Warriors, roars are just they're absolutely insane. They're holding all the threat.
It was.
And so that's one big bug. That's one big thing that they had to fix.
I'll talk about that. That actually was a fix they had to do back in the day, but I guess they didn't actually patch it until
when they imported stuff over.
Yeah, they actually didn't catch that because it was a patch they implemented back in the day. which was very interesting to look at and read about. But it's made a huge difference because they flip-flopped basically Battle Shout for Demoralizing Shout. So Demoralizing Shout had a multiplicative aggro radius on druids and on warriors. Now, I'm sorry, Demo Shout had the multiplicative, and Battle Shout was an additive, which is completely backwards from what we know on private servers. So once it was patched, now Battle Shout is the best thing warriors can do, and Demo is just like meh. It just adds.
Yeah.
It doesn't multiply per mob or per ad that is affected, whereas Battle Shout is multiplicative. So in other words, if you Battle Shout, it multiplies
your party members, right?
Correct, off your party members. So you have to be
nerf in
within,
ZF?
basically you have to have like a
What?
melee cleave group, so to speak. You have
What
to
was
be
the nerf in
AoE,
ZF?
or if someone else
Humble.
There's
Are
a
you
lot
talking
of
about the
people here
difference?
now.
You talking
Hell
about
yeah.
the Tin Man
Okay,
nerf?
so
Or are you
we just
talking
killed all the
about-
alliance.
What are you talking about?
I'm the lowest level character here. There's 50s. There's a 60. There's a little 60 warrior tank with tier 1 right now.
Oh, the shout
Sounds
change.
like-
Yeah,
sounds
yo,
like
you're
you're
feeling it.
easy.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah,
River,
yeah.
River
Sunders.
Tuna. You
It
ever heard of the
completely
band?
changes
The
everything. You're right.
the
You're
group
right, Humble.
River
the
Tuna?
band.
It does.
The band River Tuna.
It's
It
kinda
sounds like a
sad.
band
The
name, right?
band. It does sound like a band name. That's funny.
Yeah, but I just not only that change, but there's been a lot of changes to layering. Layering has changed day by day. I felt it. Yo, you know the whole Esfon thing? And I didn't get
Really
this freaking
has.
thing on video. You know how Esfon, his guild, you know, their MC reset, right? The mobs
What?
reset. Yeah, bro, you didn't see that?
No.
No one saw that? Oh, dude, they haven't been talking about it. Everybody's keeping it on the road. It's like fake news, man. Nobody brings this stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
hopefully
it was
layering
that
will
shit.
no, it was
Hopefully
Monday.
layering will just be completely gone soon.
No, well, on Monday of this last week, yeah, this past Monday, Esfon and them, their raid got reset, and all the mobs, and they basically got 2 weeks worth of loot in 1 week.
Damn.
That's so dumb.
Nobody's made a rise about it, but the crazy thing is that Monday night, the Tuesday morning, 3 hours before the Tuesday reset, I figured it out. I literally did the bug on accident. I was in a raid. This was super interesting. I was in Nomergan at 4 a.m. or it was actually like 6 a.m. It was before my class. It was 6 a.m. I'd done an Upper Blackrock Spire. I was still in a raid group, and I was getting manual crowd pummelers. I was over there. I killed the boss, and then I'm like, oh, shiza, like I'm in a raid group. Let me get out of the raid group. So I left raid, and you know how that box comes up, and it's like, you're not in this raid. You're gonna be teleported back to Kargath in 59 seconds. And I'm like, oh crap, dude. I don't want to, I don't want to leave this instance. I don't want to go all the way back to Kargath. So I messaging Guild. I'm like, dude, someone invite me. Someone invites me. Listen to this. 20 seconds goes by. Layered in the instance. I get a brand new boss.
What?
Completely reset. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, what just happened? And so I hit up Navik, my dude in Guild, and I'm like, dude, this thing just happened. Like, I literally just layered inside the instance. And he's like, dude, let's replicate it. And so we tried to do it again, and we pulled it off. But what was weird is whenever layering has been changed every single day, I felt it. I mean, if you do it now, there's only like 2 layers on Skyrim. You can tell there's hardly any. But like every day, every other day, they've been changing layering, and I felt this change like on Monday. It was like on Sunday or Saturday. I felt layering just change because we've been exploiting it just like everybody else. And I could tell something was different just by the timing and the way it resets you. And whenever that happened, I was like, dude, this is. And then we heard about Esfon 12 hours before this happened to me, and I'm like, dude, this is literally the bug. So they changed something in layering. It changed the layering mechanic. And no one got to capitalize on it, and not that you should have, and I'm glad that it got fixed right away, and I didn't do anything with it, just because it's huge TOS. But the point is, this game has felt so alive. It's felt like there's been so many patch changes, even though it's classic and it's it's a 15-year-old game. The mechanics, the engine that it's on, the bug fixes that they've had, the differences in layering and just certain abilities working differently, it's literally felt like a growing, evolving game this entire time. And so it's been interesting being a part of it, and I've really only noticed it because I've been playing 24/7 for like the last 2 weeks, right?
Atticus, they left. All of them left. There's no one here right now.
Okay, I'm almost there.
Go, go,
Okay.
go, go.
Yeah,
but
you got 2 minutes.
Yeah,
I mean, if you can get it, just get it because, like, obviously. But yeah.
I'll give you the plate if it drops.
What?
There's
I don't
plate
need
here if
that.
it drops. You don't need it?
No, the plate bracers, those are trash.
No, I thought you needed. Okay, no more.
He's
Yeah.
60, man. Good trash.
It doesn't mean he doesn't have trash bracers on.
Bruh.
Bruh.
I got
Bruh,
van
he's
braces
free
of the
bruh.
sadist, dog.
He's
I don't
free
even
bruh.
know if they're good. Nah, I got a few things I need to get still. But no, I mean, I should be there in a second.
I just got the sword off the last boss in Elbers. Relentless Scythe.
Nice,
Super
nice,
cool.
nice.
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I did that and got that stupid fucking pole arm, dude, and it's so bad. Like, it was only like, dude, it was literally like only, I think, like like a few points of higher damage than Whirlwind Axe. It's so absurd, like how gear is in this shit, man. Like in the what is it? The Lava Forge? I don't know. Whatever. It's the
Dredger?
stupid. No, not that. It's the thing that drops off of Baelgar. But it's a two-handed mace and it's decent. It's okay, but
Pulverizer, the one that's quick, that has 1% hit, 2% crit.
Never mind. They're back now.
It's got like 14 strength or something. But I might be stuck.
We're gonna try to pull off a huge upset if Atticus gets over here.
I'm about to walk in right now.
Alright, dude. Because it's a shaman, a mage, and a warrior. 3-man, 60 group. Versus you and me.
Yep.
You have the giant
Not looking
razor
good.
blade.
Not looking good, my dude. There's someone else
Only
running in.
let's see, is that the okay?
There's
is that
another
the
warrior running in. Yeah.
That's a different guild though. That's the River Tuna person. The other two are a 3-man group from Storm.
As long as like the mage is then I'm good. Because I don't have any faps on me.
As long as the mage is I'm good.
This warrior's got Belt of Might, Pauldrons of Might. Then he's got Dreadborn, Chestplate, Gauntlets.
Is this the one? Where are the rest of them?
That's one warrior. The other ones are over there.
Oh, okay. I know Strawberries. He's a fucking asshole from what I remember.
That's funny.
But yeah, we'll see what happens here. What was I gonna say?
Because it's a free for all once you jump down there, right?
Yeah. Well, whoever's in your group is in the group together or whatever.
Okay. Here we go. If all of you die, I am taking that chest. Oh, there's an Alliance Mage. There's an Alliance Mage.
That fucking idiot. No, that's a Warlock. Level 39, no Warlock.
Yeah, whenever I do the Arena Grandmasters, I swear my heart rate goes up by about 10,000.
It's exciting. I mean, it's just crazy. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this not with let's see, if they don't attack him.
Come on, Atticus, you're level 60, bro.
There's 4 level 60s. Like, what do you
on.
mean? Yeah, there's no way to beat 4 fucking people by myself.
That troll mage over there has been camping this for a long time.
I'm not even gonna go in there and fucking embarrass myself. It's dumb.
Okay.
Embarrass myself.
Like, literally though, like, what am I gonna do? Like, charge the fucking mage and just be like, I got this. Get Frost Nova and blown the fuck up. I mean, if Strawberries goes down in there, I could maybe like rip him apart real quick. Just depends on if he actually steps in or not. If I could do that, we might be able to do something.
I mean, if you want to fuck Strawberries could be our only target.
Yeah, but
I mean, all I'm going to be able to do is interrupt one spell, and then I am going to drop dead.
yeah. No, you're getting one-shotted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to get
this
killed.
ain't happening.
Yeah.
There's literally no reason to just take a fucking L and walk back from the graveyard. Fuck this. There's no way.
Oh wait, there's more people here now?
What? Is there?
Oh wait, no. I don't know what that was. No, they're farming for one person. They're farming.
Oh, there's somebody in there. Okay, hold up. Something's going down.
What the fuck's that? Why are they spawning people? Well. Level 42 mage.
This guy's level 60.
So what I'd like to talk about, though, honestly, is how Graze for Days felt in that first raid group. I know you were saying it was like, you felt like we weren't doing much inside the first raid, inside of when we got top 5 US.
Yeah. No,
how were you feeling on that, Grace, when you were in there?
Yeah.
I mean,
so
he's
like
a druid, so.
Well, it was weird being a druid. I wasn't.
You were
really
healing.
I
You were
was
healing, right? It was like
but
random. You were like, I'm healing now.
Yeah, I was healing, and it was cool, and it was kind of. I had like a really unique experience because this was my first time being in those raids, right? And I played when I was 9 years old in 2005, but I never did in-game content. I never did in-game PvP. So this was my first time getting in Molten Core.
It was worth a try. Sorry.
No, you're good. It was my first time getting in Molten Core, and I'm with these high-end players. I'm with the Navic, Egregious, Cargos, and all the people that came with them. These guys are legit. They're serious. Like so much to the point that they're not even worried about the boss, or they are. They're worried about killing the boss, but like they're worried about raid logs and being #1 DPS. And I'm like, that's totally beyond me. And so being in an environment like that, it was. I was the druid healer. You know, I did a couple healing touches, you know, maybe threw a regrowth or 2 down. I had one back. You know, I innervated Egregious. Like, that was a big deal.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
You know, Egregious be like, Grace for days, innervate, Egregious, Grace for days, innervate, Egregious. I'm like, oh, shit. You know,
when you
around, gotta hit one button.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. But
hilarious, so crazy.
But yeah, doing Molten Core and then steamrolling Onyxia, we literally had the fastest time in Onyxia. And I'm not saying that as a flex. I'm saying that because my first time in Onyxia, yo guys, let's get ready. It's, you know, we stand over here, DPS, don't DPS too much. Go. And 3 minutes goes by, and Onyxia's dead. And it's like, and you know what? I was the one that got knocked into the whelps. Like, and I was screwing around too. It was like 10%. Well, Onyxia was.
You get kicked into the goddamn whelps.
DKB minus.
So Onyxia was on like 10%. I was like, screw it. I was running around throwing hots and stuff, you know. Like, it was like a last second thing, and so we pretty much already killed Onyxia. I get kicked into the whelps. I'm the only one that, you know, like screwed it up, and it was like, all right, Onyxia's down. Woohoo, get loot. And it like I said earlier, why should I farm pre-raid bis? Why should I? You know, I don't need to get weird. I know I don't.
What did you have going in there?
I would say pre-bis.
You have to let us know, because honestly, you had so many. You had world buffs. You had crazy fucking, like, you guys go do the Ubers like fire resist buff?
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Like, crazy shit. Well, like, you did like an hour and a half worth of prep and then went in there and killed. Well,
we actually didn't get we actually got screwed. The Ogremar buff, the
BRB.
Yeah.
I can't even think of what the name is. Someone had popped the buff before we did it, so there's like an internal cooldown on how many times. The War Chief's Blessing. Yeah, how many? Yeah, so it can't be popped, you know, so many times. So we actually didn't get that, but we went to Ubers. We got the fire resistance buff by mind controlling the priestesses or whatever that is in there. So that was cool. I mean, the entire experience was super neat. You know, this was 10 days worth of work, 10 days of no sleep, all coming to fruition. So that was a really neat experience to be part of. But I don't know, it was kind of underwhelming at the end of the day. I'm excited to get back into week 5 in my week 5 raiding group with guys that aren't normal raiders and everything else. So I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah. I don't get to do any of that shit. I get to deal with teaching healers that they need to drink as soon as they leave combat. I get to deal with teaching healers that they should not put a power word shield on me and start casting their longest cast fucking spell when I'm at 300 health with 1 PWS on me.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm dealing with. Like, legitimately, the level of some people that I'm playing with are worse than the people who played when they didn't know how to play the game. And it's going to be a journey. And, yeah, I'm not going to be like all fucking world first and having shit on farm right out the gate and everything.
Right.
But I am going to have, you know, the most classic like experience when it comes to raiding, I think. Because our guild is definitely going to need all the gear they can fucking get. They're not going to be able to slick by with, like, you know, leveling gear like these world first people did. Which is fine with me. It's going to make it fun.
I'm going to probably have the same experience, but I have some people who are... right now we got our first level 60 in the guild as of today, I do believe.
Oh, nice.
We have some 57s. We got 57, 56, 51, 50, and then some 40s. After that, a majority of the guild's probably 40 to 30 range right now. We have 76 people in the guild, probably give or take about 15 of those being actual alts. So we're probably looking to start raiding. I know they're going to start pugging. The other guys that are like in their 50s are going to start pugging like as soon as possible. Because there's MC runs already starting. There's already Onyxia runs looking for extra people. Like, I wouldn't say any sort of pre-raid bis is necessary probably until we're looking at Nax. Naxxramas is probably going to be the one thing that'll bend guilds over and break them. If not, like, at least the more casual guilds, that or BWL. We'll see a lot of guilds probably die on the hill that is BWL. I think. I don't think you guys are going to have that issue. Grace for days.
Yeah, no, the casual guilds, he means. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Me and you might need to just link up in a couple weeks once more people are at 60 and just get our first like MC out of the way.
That's probably what's going to happen. I think Thiguru is going to probably reach out to you along with the other guys that are there right now. Thiguru is my main tank and raid leader.
Gotcha.
He's going to take care of all that for us while the rest of us still level. Because I told him, I'm like, literally, look, I'm probably not going to be level 60 now until like after the middle of the next month.
Yeah.
Like, I'm taking my time. I'm really savoring this right now, and
that's fine.
I only have on to play a couple hours a night right now.
Yeah. In that same regard, I've kind of calmed down a lot of the autism that's in my guild as far as like how toxic they are. So a potential merger might be in the cards at this point if you're still about it. It just depends.
I'm still all down for it. I know my other guildies would appreciate it, especially since some of them are already planning on going raiding, and we already have you have a few.
Give me an arcane crystal, baby.
It'd be cool with me, man.
Yeah.
We're having a guild meeting tomorrow. I can talk to them about it. Just be like, yo, this is something that's
or whatever. But yeah,
down the pipeline.
I told him, I'm like, look, like y'all already know, like obviously no racism. That's a thing that we don't have a problem with. But I was like, y'all, like I'm like, because I tell them all the time, like, look, I'm streaming, like y'all can't be saying like, you know, homophobic slurs and shit. I'm like, yeah, you can't be doing that. That's like against TOS. So the more I like whittle them down to just like being, you know, less asshole-ish to everyone, which if everybody understands that it's all a joke, then it's fine. But people get really butthurt. So I don't know. But,
no, I get you.
Yeah, it should be okay. We can probably make it. We can probably work it out. Hold on a second. Brett said 87 said I had the best times tanking for rookie guilds. Growing sucked, but it was super fun watching people learn and have a blast back in OG vanilla. Hell yeah, dude. That's pretty much what we're going to be dealing with.
Oh no, man, it's totally true.
and
then we have Go ahead.
No, Tony said I will never bend the knee to non-toxins. He was talking about when we were getting bent over for Nax or whatever. But yeah.
Thermophile, you're right here. He's like, BWL will wreck a lot of guilds. The difference between MC and BWL is a huge step. Then even more into AQ. And then AQ 40 Twin Emperors, that's a spike a lot of, like, besides just Twin Emps, then you have Cthulhu, like, that's a huge hill. That's a huge hill a lot of people are going to die on trying to get over. Like, I don't see that happening with my guild. I don't see that happening with, like, some of the more hardcore guilds, but, like, there are going to be guilds that are full of a lot of trash players who are going to, you know, gonna die quick.
Yeah.
So
it's just going to happen. Right now I'm getting messages from a few different people in my Discord. They're saying that their queue time to get in is going up drastically.
At night.
Oh, I've noticed that too lately. No, on Scarum it's been bad. Like,
but no, I'm saying like not like starting out. I'm saying they were already in it for a few hours, and now it's spiked up another 100 minutes.
That's weird. So, I wonder what's going on.
Yeah, I wonder if they're removing layers.
Yeah, no, that's you're absolutely right.
I'm back, boys. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. You're welcome. I mean, welcome back. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
But I wonder if they are removing layers then, because they did inflate it for a little bit, but they realized people the server, because that explains, because I have a guy in my Discord who's been complaining about it, like, dude, this queues are getting worse. They started at like 4:30 Central Time, and it was a 200 person queue, and I got in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, same.
Like they'll average out at about 2K, and that's about an hour wait, but when they hit about 5, it's about 2 hours. But we've definitely been seeing this.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, man. I don't know what's going on with it right now, but I mean, that's a topic right there. Would you prefer longer queues with no layering, or would you prefer to keep the layering with more layers but no queues?
You're not gonna like my answer. My response is neither of those. What I would like is for them to literally take the server and crack it, and just be like, "Look, you guys don't have an option now. Decide where your guilds are going. You're getting transferred there. Done." Yeah. Like, make 2 really cool sounding server names and solve the problem right there.
I mean, literally just make 1 Harad, 1 Mograine.
Yep, and you'd have people switch. Like, it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, and see, Tony's saying that his has gone up since he's been in queue. He's 5K with 234 minutes. The other day, dude, 6K was an hour and a half for me on Monday. It's not possible to make the server cap higher. No, it is definitely possible to make the server cap higher, but the problem is that, like, you can do it without layering, but it's going to be shitty. Like, there's just going to be a million people everywhere, and you're not going to be able to get shit done. The only reason why they have layering is to give you the opportunity to do more things. So,
I'm not sure anymore, man. Sorry, go ahead.
Like, no, you're good. So, yeah, I mean, they could increase the cap on the layer, like or on the server. They did that, and like week 1 or something, they were like, yeah, we're increasing the cap, and then we noticed like a tiny bit of lag or something, but then it got better real quick.
It was super nice. I'm honestly not going to complain at all about the server launches. I don't know if you guys covered that, but like my experience for the server launch was.
Oh no, it was great. Like in the
we're talking about the queues like right now though.
Yeah,
the queues.
Yeah, while you were gone, I've been getting some messages saying that people who have been sitting in queue, it's going up. Like their time in the queue is going up. Like,
oh
it's
shit!
By
Really?
like 100 minutes.
Wow, that's great. 100 minutes.
Yeah, like my only speculation for that is that they're removing layers.
They currently, like in the last hour, you're right, I think just removed layers. And I've seen it the last couple days. My queue times have gotten really bad, so I think they've already been scaling it back. I bet you they just had a huge wave.
I agree with that, especially on our server, dude. They've been scaling it back to like 1 or like 2 or 3 and then
I haven't been able to layer hop on more than one server in their layer, and everyone's been saying the same thing. They're like, dude, there's literally one layer to layer hop on Scarum, and we've got a huge population. So
okay, I gotta address Thermophile, because Thermophile is saying phase 4, a ton of people will be gone. Just learn to use the Chrome plugin. I get that is an option, but that's a stupid option, because the server itself should only have like an hour-long queue. Like an hour-long queue is very acceptable in my book. A 3 to 4 hour-long queue is really ridiculous. And I don't want to have to wait to phase 4. My guild members don't want to wait until phase 4.
Yeah.
Like I get the frustration. I get a lot of us are already like, yeah, Harad all the way. I'm still down for Harad all the fucking way. But I also know I'm also realistic in knowing that, like, dude, this is bad. Like, they need to do something to address it, because it is still overpopulated. And this is what happens when you get a server that's this big. Like the fact that we have 100,000 people probably playing on this one server right now.
That's so stupid.
And this is again that goes back to Blizzard fucked up kind of scenario.
Yeah, it is. It's literally just because Blizzard started with 8 servers, like that was a terrible idea. And Tony's sitting here saying I refuse to use that app, but I mean,
I'm using it. Like, I'm using it right now, but it's not great. It's
not like ideal, but like it's either that or I sit in a queue. Do I like protest it and nothing be done about it, or do I just do it and play the game? You know what I'm saying?
What is it like the remote?
The Google remote desktop, and it allows you to
Google remote desktop. It allows me to go into basically your desktop from your cell phone. Yeah. And log yourself in. I've been doing that.
But I have to work, man.
I've been doing it since BC for my own desktop from work.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I've been doing it for a regular remote desktop. I've never.
It literally takes takes less than a fucking bathroom break to do it. Like all you have to do is just if you really want to micromanage the process, just go ahead and have yourself on the login screen, and then just click your server, click login, and then
put yourself on. And then what you'd want to end up doing then eventually as well, depending on when you get into those queues, because I've been lining it up to when I get home. But now I'm sitting at home. And I realize I want to play the game, but when I get home, I also want to decompress. I want to have dinner. I want to talk to my fiance. I want to go for my hikes. I want to exercise. I don't get that option, because if the queue is bad enough, and I've been prepping all day, because the queues don't start until like 4 or 5, which is great now, because originally they were starting at like 1 in the afternoon. Yeah. So I'd have to remote in with my phone 1 in the afternoon, make sure I was in the queue. I'd get home and have to keep playing right away, because at the moment I drop out of this game, I'm stuck in queue.
Yeah, what up, Zach?
I don't get that option to be like, I go take a really long
I'm doing
shit.
like a talk show.
I have to wait for somebody to sit here and make my character
jump,
or I'm on my phone remote desktop in using
that's fucking cool.
Just do that.
Well, that's a workaround, but that's not how I want to enjoy the game.
I mean, I'm enjoying the game just fine, because I log on once and I don't get off until it's time for me to go to sleep.
That's kind of how I've been playing around with it. Or I'll play for like 2 to 3 hours and be like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to do it more.
It's not rescheduling your entire existence. It's literally just fucking pressing a button like a few hours before you get on, and then you get home and it's ready to go. Like I get it. I don't want to do it either, but I'd rather do that than not play the game. Like,
no, I totally get
forever for this.
Yep. I hope that the server transfers come up again. They probably will start another round of server transfers here in a little bit, because they saw it was effective.
I think that they'll start paid server transfers soon.
They probably will start.
That's the only real way to get people off. Because like, why are people gonna go to a server that's crap? You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing: is I wanted to make this argument to the server that we'd be possibly moving to. Right now, with how server pops work, we would be dealing with like a medium pop server. It'll say medium or it'll say low. There's already more people on that low pop server than there would be on a medium pop server back in the day. There's already more people on a medium pop server than there would be on a full server.
Even on like a low right now.
Yeah, like a low.
So it's
apparently the server transfers are still going on.
They're still happening. Yeah, you can still server transfer for free. I honestly do not think they will charge anything for a very long, at least a year, anything.
Well, if they open up server transfers to other servers besides Earth Fury for us, which is both of our servers are both going to Earth Fury. I mean,
that's another problem. Like, why are they only giving us one server to go to? Like, why would you not just open it up for all the lower pop servers and just be like, hey, if you don't like that one, go to this one instead?
Because they're probably worried about the same thing that happened with Harad, where a lot of people were like, but the name is kick-ass.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if that's the case, then still, like, you're only going to get... You would, like, at most, you probably get 20% of the people from Harad going to whatever the kick-ass server name.
Yeah, they got Thunder Fury, they got Blessed Blade, they got some really cool names out there, dude.
They got Rag.
They got Rag. They got...
Bro, we're going to Arcanite Reaper. We're going to
Arcanite Reaper, they got some kick-ass names out there, dude. They really do.
Yeah, no,
and it's funny that they released those kick-ass names way after the fact, like...
Well, because they
I'm on Scarum. I'm on Scarum.
They saw, they were like, okay, well, people all went to Harad because what? Because it sounded cool? Like, that's just the reason why people are there. Like, that's the reason I'm here. But I mean, the reason I'm here is because I knew it sounded cool, I knew what it was, but I knew because of that, this is where a ton of people would be. That's why I stuck here.
Yeah.
And it's right. Like, I've never felt like I was alone on the server. Ever. Like, I've never felt any kind of low population. Not saying that other servers do. I'm just saying that, like,
during the day, and then it goes right up to full.
Yeah. But medium is still probably like 30,000 or something. It's fucking stupid. I don't know the exact number, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
I think it's like 10,000 for medium. I think is what it is.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous. I mean, that 10,000 player base should have been the caps.
Prom Crush
at most. I still think they should have done like a 4,000 pop server. And then just let it lie kind of scenario.
Dude, it would have been so bad at launch.
No, what you would have done is you'd have a shit ton of servers, and you'd have a huge diversity in the server community.
Yeah, like, but then what happens when all those servers die? What happens when all the servers die?
That's the problem. I think a lot of us are thinking that. I think a lot of us are thinking the servers are going to die. There's there's
except for the major population ones.
It's not gonna die. I don't like at this point. If there's not enough people
that will die, dude.
Think about it this way. Think about it this way. There's enough people who have reached level 30 at this point who haven't given up. What was what was the cutoff mark? People were talking about people hitting level 30 and being like, you know what, I'm done.
You know what? I will say there is a point to be made about that, because I was doing Skullman's like last night, and we were playing with this kid, and he was like, "Yeah, yo, I'll be honest, I just started playing WoW 2 weeks ago." And I'm like, "Dude, you started playing WoW 2 weeks ago, and you're level 59 doing Skolo with us? Like,
yeah,
yo, like, dude, you're zooming.
I have a ton of people who've never played the game in this
right? Yeah, and the dude hit level cap. Granted, he's probably some freshman kid, you know, in high school, doesn't have anything else to do. Yeah, he's a no life. But what I'm saying is, maybe there's something to be said about this 1 to 60 grind. Yeah, it was rough. It was tough, but maybe because 15 years later, we're gonna see a lot more of the population stick around because they've been playing games for a while. The WoW Classic grind isn't as hard. I mean, it's not as taxing as it was. It still is a bitch, but it's not as taxing as it was originally. But
also, think about its presence on Twitch. Think about what that means.
Right.
It's huge.
Right now, we're losing. Right now, because Borderlands 3 just came out.
Oh, we're losing to Borderlands 3? I was shocked.
We're 89,000. We're 89,000 right now because S-Fan. Oh, sorry, not S-Fan. Sorry. Asmongold's not on right now, and nor is Soda Poppin'. When both of them are on, we are #1 on Twitch. Still. Hands down. Beating Fortnite, beating Overwatch, beating whatever else is out there.
Too. It's like,
but yeah, no, Borderlands 3 is out, by the way.
Yeah, I forgot they came out today.
So that one, that's gonna be that's gonna take a lot of viewers right now. People are playing this new thing, but we're #4 right now. World of Warcraft hasn't really been on top of the charts for a really long time. It's normally on the second rung of videos, or it's the like 6th thing up there. Like the fact that we're still up there, people are going to look and go, "What's this classic World of Warcraft crap about?" I will say this though: a lot of viewership on Twitch has kind of fluctuated. Like I'm not getting as much as I was prior to launch because I think a lot of people are playing the game. Like there's a lot of people playing this game right now.
Oh yeah, no, there's
And
definitely
it's
like a drop in
stay.
viewership just because
It's going to stay.
Yeah.
So.
But I think that one of the main reasons that people are leveling fast now, this ties back to the access of information. Like how many guides have we made? Like how many guides have I made? How many guides have Cargos made? How many guides? I see people, my friends literally are sitting there telling me like, yo, I was searching through looking for this or blah, blah, blah. And, I saw your guide, and I'm like, I only have like 2,500 subscribers. Like that's odd that I'm like on the front page when you're looking up a guide for this game. But it goes to show that like if my tiny little YouTube channel is on the front page, like what about all the people who have big ass ones? Now everybody who's out there, like I've gotten so many fucking comments since this shit came out. I've gotten 700 subscribers in 2 weeks because of this fucking shit. Like, and I getting people left and right, like, yo, like, they come in my stream, like, hey, man, help me out with macros, like, help me out with add-ons. I take the time and I help them all out because I know how incredibly fucking difficult it is to understand because I can remember what that was like when I was 15 or whatever. But at the same time, like, there's way more information out there. There is the ease of access. There are the streamers like me that will sit there and take the time. I have people that come into my streams that have never fucking played this game before. And they're, over level 30 at this moment. And that's something to be said for 2 weeks in for people who aren't taking time off work and just playing passively and have never touched the game. So I think it literally just comes down to the ease of information that's available. But that's just me.
No, I would agree with that, man. I can fully agree with that.
But that's just me.
I don't know. I don't see this cliff. I don't see the cliff coming for quite a while. For the server populations. I know a lot of people are saying that it'll be a lot sooner. I don't see it happening. I think a lot of people are going to get up to raid, and then maybe after the raid. Maybe.
You think so?
Drop. Yeah,
dude,
like
it takes normal player 6 to 7 days played time.
How long are we in the game right now? Like we have a lot of. I'm going to say this right now. A lot
to
of
do what?
To do what? The level? I mean,
no,
like
6 to 7 days to do what?
To get to level 60.
No. Normal players? No. Not 6 to 7 days played. I got it in 8 days, 10 hours playing my fucking ass off. But I'm a warrior, so it does take a little bit longer. But then I've got people that are level 52 that are talking to me in my stream saying that they're already at 9 days.
It is what it is.
And
that's crazy.
The average player. So I'm saying like average player, like
I'm at 6 at 57.5, so I'll hit 60 before 7 days. That's for sure.
But you also got to realize how rewarding this game is to play.
Yeah.
Like there's a video I watched by this dude does a really funny machinima, and I can't remember his name right now, but his image is like a tier like 14 paladin or something like that. And he's from overseas. But he did this like this guy's like, "Oh my god, I get my first green. It's going to be my first one. I can't believe how rewarding this feels." And he's like, "Wait, hold on a second. Wait, I hope no one heard me. Oh god. You know what? This game is absolutely trash." And it's like his internal monologue. I can't believe I'm lying about this. I'm loving this so much right now. And it's like that's how a lot of people are going to view this because the game itself isn't like BFA. The game is not like anything they've played in 15 years. This game rewards you for hard work.
Dude. It does.
Like, oh look, a rare spawn. Oh my god, I wonder what that rare spawn drops, because a rare spawn will actually drop shit that's worth grabbing.
Yeah.
Or be like, look, I tackled this elite area in Dunmoreau. Not Dunmoreau, it's Lochmodon. There's those ogres, the elite quest over there. Like, I know for a fact if I was rolling up a dwarf, I would go in there just to try to kill him to say I did.
Another one.
There's too much to do that's worth it kind of scenario. I don't know, man. I'm trying to, like, it's not gonna happen. I don't see people giving up on this game.
I saw that video
just
too.
because it got a little bit harder for them, especially with how Dark Souls as a culture is really big. Like this is seen as a hard MMO.
That's true.
There's no instant queuing. The fact that Blizzard came down on that add-on, I think, was really good because there was a friggin' add-on for dungeon queuing. Oh, what's going on with the stream?
We're on
Alliance.
Oh, what is that? What
the hell am I looking at?
So,
Alan's
that's-
dumbass.
Alan's
Let-
dumbass,
Appreciate you,
let
sir.
me give you
Bob,
this. Let me give you
Bobby.
the story behind this.
Okay.
So my friend Alan, who's been our main tank like forever, he's like, I'm gonna be fucking Tauren Warrior. It's gonna be badass. So I can't get the actual screenshot right now, Tony. So this is as good as I got. But
The fuck?
so we're fucking like sitting there in Discord, and we just like to listen to the dungeon runs he's in, and he's like, I guess he was tanking or had all he had for a one-hander was like some gray. He was like 24 or 25 at this point, right? And he's got some gray for a one-hander, which don't forget, you know, he did that warrior quest for the level 10 one-hander and somehow doesn't have it at this point. But anyway, so he's got a gray and he's tanking, and then the scepter, Baron Scepter or whatever the fuck it is, in SFK drops. He's like, oh my god, it's the best mace ever! And like freaking out about it. And then he's like, oh sweet, I'm gonna use that right now. And then starts using it. And
Weapon skill.
yeah, no weapon skill at all. So he's like, just let me level my mace, dude. So he's sitting there trying to level his mace. He's like, yeah, just let me beat on this this elite for a minute and y'all just heal me through it. So then our friend Ham, he's sitting there in the dungeon with them and takes a fucking screenshot. And this is what the screenshot legitimately looked like. Like Alan's big dumbass tanking this mob from behind while this mob's just casting shit on Bobby, who's healing him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Me and like Tony are just in Discord like dying over this moment. And then, you know, they finally finished and everything and it's over. And then like the thing that just fucking ends it like so solid is he's in there like trying to turn in a quest in Undercity, and he's like, I still got this quest. Should I turn it in? The power to destroy. It's gray to me now. And I was like, what the fuck? The main reason that you did RFC 14 levels ago was to fucking do that quest, and you never turned it. I hate you. I was like, nope, you're kicked from the guild, dude. And then that started with memes of me just like making like has been kicked from the guild X reason or whatever and sending them out on Discord. But yeah, like it was just hilarious, and this is just one of those things that just like comes from this freaking game that like, you know, not other games come like have, you know?
You haven't seen this stuff since the original Classic came out.
Yeah.
That's exactly that's the kind of crap you saw back in the day with Classic. Yeah. Like you don't get that anymore.
Exactly.
There's a queue on Mancrick, the PvE server.
Jesus, man, I'm telling you, man, like all these servers are gonna have queues. Like there's just no way around it.
Unless they change this, how the servers function.
They literally need double the servers still.
They do need to double it. Like if you snap every server in half and turn it into a clone of what was already there, that would solve the issue.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't have any queues anymore. But people would be like, "But the servers will be dead." It's a risk to play. Like this is the problem with doing this.
Will be dead in a few months. Like that's the thing. It'll happen in a few months. Like there will be servers that won't fucking exist or like just won't have an economy. That's when paid transfers will come in for sure. Like because there's no way they're gonna leave these servers up or without an option to do something. You know, that's just gonna literally cause people to unsub and quit because they're not gonna want to level to 60 again if they can't do a transfer. Because they're like, I guarantee you, the outcries are going to be, we have the technology to do this. What the fuck, guys? I'm tired of this shit. I'm on a server that sucked. And Blizzard's not going to be like, tough luck. They're going to be like, here you go, give us money.
I still don't think they should do. I don't think they should do paid. I don't think they should do paid.
I don't think they will because the game didn't cost any money, dude. I don't think they'll shoot themselves in the foot. I just don't think it'll happen.
I mean, yeah, actually,
they said
you're not wrong.
They do paid, didn't they?
I don't remember actually them saying.
No, they said that's not that. I'm pretty positive they said they will not ever bring any microtransactions or anything that will be cost into vanilla because it doesn't cost anything.
No,
I just think that. I don't think they said that, but I just think it would be silly. Even if they did say that, I think it would be silly for them to not make paid transfers available. Like
what's the reasoning behind that again, Atticus? Because you think they
because he wants it. He's saying incentive to go wherever you want to go.
Yeah, because like you're
not just one area.
From a business standpoint, would you rather people quit or would you rather get more money from them?
I'd rather get more money from them.
That's it. That's what it comes down to because they are still a business.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm killing something right now. So I'm killing bears for their tongues. Like if it wasn't bear asses, it's bear tongues right now. I told myself I wasn't going to quest anywhere outside of Kalimdor, but my fiance is getting burnt out of Barons, and so am I.
Another one!
I've done it so many times at this point. I'm like, I do need a refresher. Let's just go over to.
But why would you do dungeon spamming when you can do the same content you've done a million times? Fucking everyone out there in the middle of fucking comment world.
I do like being here near South Shore because there is a lot of Alliance.
Yep, dude.
We're gonna break them.
Mashing people out in South Shore the other night. It was hilarious.
Oh, they called for it on the one thing I do love about Discord is I know a lot of us were talking about we're going to change how the servers actually will function. There's a rogue. Hold on.
Let me tell you what happened with that.
Oh no, we're not. No, we're not.
So
there's another alliance
they
over there.
called for it on
we're gonna go
Harad's,
our other way here.
They called for it on Harad's Discord. They said, "Yo, big PvP skirmish in Hillsbrad at this time on Friday, etc., etc." Well, the Horde fucking showed up. But the Alliance didn't.
What's the Alliance split on Harad? Do we actually know right now?
I think it's like 48, or no, 58, 42.
Hey, Atticus, what are your own crossbows at Undercity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Guns and stuff like that at Thunderbluff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then bows are obviously... Org, yeah.
But
That's
yeah.
weird. You can't learn crossbows at Org, but...
Oh, these things are level 25. That's why I'm having a hard time. Okay, that's one. Sorry. Things are getting really intense over here.
Jesus
oh,
Christ,
these bears. These bears.
Do I need to come over there and smack them around for you?
No, I got it. Our level 21 and 23 ass have got this. Don't worry.
I can beat the shit out of them with my giant
What's
coke blade.
scarier is I keep seeing these Alliance members come by, and like there were two warriors with whirlwind axes, and I'm just like, I'm gonna stay over on this side of the river. You guys go have fun. Because I'm like, oh look, a rogue by himself, and then it comes around the tree, two warriors, and I'm like, I'm gonna sit over here.
I'm just gonna go...
I've seen one screenshot that's like fucking hilarious. It's like, this fucking warrior killed me while I was AFK, and then it was like, yeah, let's fuck him up, and he's like, he's level 50, and it's like, let's leave him alone. It was like a Hillsbred or something. It was like, yeah, you're not gonna do that.
Damn it, no tongues.
Hey,
Okay, we beat them.
Graves, can I ask you, do you have a shit ton of mithril?
Oh, dude, it literally all just sold.
Ah, shit.
I sold like
Oh,
15
what's
stacks
Mithril
today.
going for on y'all server?
6 gold a stack.
What about thorium?
Huh?
What about thorium?
I haven't looked. I've been doing that this whole time we've been sitting here. I don't know. I've got 80 thorium ore though right now. And
Got you.
Three
Yeah.
arcane crystals. Yeah, bro.
Nice, dude. So, thorium and mithril are going for. They were yesterday, at least, going for virtually the same amount on my server. That's
Damn.
fucking absurd.
The thorium
Well,
and mithril? Yeah,
about
for
the
some
same area.
Well, like mithril, for some reason, it's really.
I think it's just like a little more
in the
rare because it's like spread out more. Like there's not like solid areas that just give you mithril.
Thorium's solid, yeah.
But thorium, there is like multiple areas that just give you thorium. And then like mithril always seems to be mixed in with iron and thorium.
Right. Though the Badlands, it was amazing. I actually got a ton of mithril. I sold like 15 stacks today.
It is one of the best places for mithril and iron. And then Arathi Highlands, if you can kill, you have to deal with all the ogres, but that's one of the best places for iron. I still remember that from back in the day. But mithril and iron will carry you, like they'll make you a pretty penny right now because just people aren't wanting to level their professions.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I'm trying to get from
really
225
is,
to 300 engineering quick
Yeah.
before we do MC. So
I'm
like,
trying to
you
just,
got mithril?
I'm just trying to do it all by myself, like just farm it all and just.
Oh, I got my boy Mox over here hooking a brother up for engineering, dude. He's like, yeah, we can't have that. We can't have the main tank, not
We're all
have max
talking
engineering
about-
to get that fucking.
Hey, yo, we
What's
the
thorium
disc,
gold
bro.
for?
We
You got any
gotta have
mithril
you get that shield
bars?
as soon as it
I
drops.
got
number
grinding
one.
thorium and
I'm
3
like,
arcane
all right, no, not
crystals.
drill board. It's
No, wait, what is it? Drill board or which one is it?
no, drill board's the one that drops. You
Yeah,
need
drill-
to make
yeah.
the other one. Is,
Yeah, I always get them confused.
the schematic for
Yes! Alright, sir. I'll
Oh my
catch you
God.
next time, bro. It's
No, I'm
about
such a
time.
blank right now, though,
That's
but
what
it
I'm
does
saying.
a
Rats.
thread. Drill board
I'll drink to that.
does, but it's not
Oh,
anywhere
force reactive
near.
disc.
Force reactive disc, thank
That's
you.
it.
Yeah, force reactive disc. So we'll be
Bet,
doing
bet,
force
bet,
reactive
bet, bet.
disc, and that'll be definitely going
What
to me
level are you, sir?
immediately. And I'm trying to get some Arcanite bars as well.
Yeah.
I'm getting one made tomorrow. So
I'm just waiting for that
Before we even
smooth
start.
skull flame shield to drop one day, man. That's what I'm trying to get. I'm
I
telling
got
you, like,
I got
I don't
Wall of the
think-
Undead on, and it's pretty good.
I don't think that an epic mount would be worth what Skullflame Shield is worth to me, even though I'm not even gonna fucking tank. Like, it's just so fucking badass looking, and I remember being a kid, seeing these dudes running around with it, and I was just like, I need this thing.
I don't know, dude.
Put
If
it
you have
out!
drill board disc, though, I mean,
I don't care. I want it. It's so good for
I don't know,
PvP
man.
too.
Drill board disc looks so fucking
Throw a
sexy.
fucking mithril spike on that thing too, dude. It's so good for PvP. And I got Riven Spike, dude. I'm so pumped that I got Riven Spike because that's like the best one-hander aside from Thunder Fury for going sword and board in PvP. Just because, oh, I can just put more armor pin on you. Yeah, I'll do that. So yeah,
the armor pen.
super excited.
Ripsa, or what'd you get? Or
Riven Spike.
Riven Spike. Okay.
Yeah, puncture target armor, lowering it by 200, can be applied up to 3 times. By
from
the
LBRS.
way, literally does not have a duration on that debuff.
No, it doesn't. I think
It
it's.
just stays on until the
track
thing
of where
fucking
you
What?
dies.
I thought it was 30 seconds.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I tested it and I turned on my shit that like shows duration debuffs and everything on targets, and it didn't have one. Maybe it's just not in their system. Maybe I'm fucking retarded. Who knows? But yeah, I'm excited I have that.
That's crazy.
We're actually getting close to the end here. We can start wrapping things up.
You about 20
Definitely
minutes?
can.
We got 7 minutes left.
Oh, 7? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because
Yeah.
we started a little early
Yeah, we
tonight.
started early.
Yeah, we did.
It's true, we
Well-
definitely did.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
else do we
yeah, yeah. What else can we talk? What do you mean? There's so much to fucking talk about. How's your diets been? What were they like during? What are they like now?
Dude, I think
Oh,
I
my
put,
diets are
like-
horrible.
I think I put like 15 pounds on.
I haven't put any weight on.
Well, it was
I
that
thought
ice
it was
cream,
just
Greg. It
sustained.
was that ice cream.
I only gained 3 pounds during the thing. Like, I was fucking mind blown, and it was a difference of weighing myself in the morning versus
bars for
versus weighing myself at night. So I was I didn't think that I was only gonna gain like 3 pounds. I thought I was literally gonna gain like 10. But I've switched back to my cutting diet now, which is fucking miserable. Hate my life, want to kill myself, but it's fine.
So my new
Yeah.
job has free lunches. So I've been having
Ooh.
like there's a lot of vegetarian and like healthy options. So I'll normally the problem is it sounds like I'm eating a lot, but the portions are actual portion sizes, like small portion sizes. So like I had quiche today that was mushroom and spinach. Then I had a it's
Quiche,
just a
baby.
salad mix. It has like a pre-sauce on it that's like taco flavored. And then
We
I
are a bunch
had
of
what was the
dorks, I
last thing I had?
swear.
Like this was the bad part. It was
Listen.
fish tacos, but it was fish sticks in like
Listen
this
to
is
this.
lazy on their part. It was tortillas with fish sticks and like tomatoes
Bread and
and
fish sticks.
Like,
Like
This
that.
was lazy on their
Sauce.
part, and by
That was-
lazy I mean disgusting.
it wasn't that bad. I did enjoy eating it, but like I'm like this is the part that was probably bad for me.
Okay, that sounds
I had
really
one of
good.
those.
That
I had
was
one
bad.
of those. I had one of those. It was 2 fish sticks, tiny fish sticks, and then I had I'm like to finish it off. I'll have a parfait, and I'm like, did I just
So-
eat too much? I can't tell. Most of it was
Pilgrim,
salad.
you like fish sticks? Is what you're telling me? You like fish?
I
sticks?
love fish
Oh,
sticks.
shit.
You're a gay fish.
I don't get this. Why am I a gay fish?
Oh fuck,
You done
dude. The
fucked
meme.
up.
But like that's my lunch. Is I end up eating I think too much at work, but I'm not gaining weight. If anything, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm losing. My pants are falling off my ass like crazy. But that's also kind of normal because I don't have an ass.
I think the only reason I didn't put on more weight than I thought I was going to is because I was just playing too hard to even eat shitty food consistently.
Yeah,
I was
Like you just weren't doing.
I just wasn't
anything.
eating. Yeah, like I was literally
I
just
only
like, I'll
gained-
wait
I
to eat.
measured myself before and after. I only gained with that first 5-day crash. I only gained like 3 pounds. Not even. It was barely 2. It was like just over 2 pounds, and I was like, holy shit, dude! Like I thought I was gonna gain a lot because I was eating a lot of weight. I was eating a lot of meat. Like I was doing brats and burgers.
No,
and,
you
know,
won't.
I was doing
You won't
that,
eat
but
just
I
meat.
honestly just didn't really gain anything. But I think it might have been because I wasn't entirely like eating like consistently. I was eating often, and it was small meals. It'd be like, one burger, and then like 2 hours later I'd have some chips, and like I kept my metabolism going the entire 18 plus hour shifts we were doing. So it was like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Actually, while we're sorry, because I think Grace Rave
Go
still
ahead.
needs to talk on this, and there was one thing I wanted to bring up now.
What's that?
Okay,
Well,
So the one guy, we've had my hunter class officer left my guild. We've now reassigned his position to somebody else. But hunters, are they broken or is it just how bad they were? That's a good question.
Well, they were just bad.
Well, the thing is, people are like, Feign Def isn't working the way that was like. So I don't know. There's a huge list out on Reddit right now of like 40 bugs with hunters where it's not playing the way it should have played in vanilla. And it's making hunters, like, at times, like, their pets do not hold aggro.
I'm almost
and people are like, I swear to God, my pet's supposed to be able to hold aggro. There's a lot of discussion going on right now whether or not hunters are supposed to be the way they are. And a lot of people, like, D-Dark Dragon, his entire idea was originally to play a hunter, get up to, like, 60, grind it out, use that to fund his other characters, because he just be grinding for gold, and then literally get the Arcanite market on lock. And now he's had a reroll to a warrior. He put 40 levels into a hunter and then went, this cannot happen. It's just not going to happen. He
was telling me that watching me made him want to reroll warrior a lot, just because of like how hard I was hitting shit and like how much fun it was.
It's fun.
Yeah,
like, spin to win is amazingly fun.
I'm loving playing my shaman. I'm going to tell you right now. My shaman, like, watching me crit for 200 with a staff and just seeing something melt in front of me is awesome. Like, the pure power.
Bruh, and this is like the cool thing about it. I was telling, when I was running my fucking friends through WC, when I was like 25 or 26 or something, I was helping them get through WC. This is what I'll talk about when I was going back.
No, Bushy, hunters suck right now. Growl don't work for shit on any pet. You can go straight BM and get like the best like pet abilities, and you'll still pull off your pet. You will never be able to attack at range. You'll be stuck using wing clip and friggin' what's the whatever, the Raptor Strike.
We're wrapping up
like,
the show.
There's
right
no
now.
way to kite. There's like people are like dropping
stream.
hunter left and right. The class is like, I think, dead on arrival right now. It really will be the least played class
right now. Bush, what level is your hunter? Is what I want to know.
Okay, so what I was saying, I was in Wailing Caverns at like level 26 with my friends, and some of them already had crescent staff, but they were casters and they had wands.
That's
and I was like,
Cannon, I know, bro.
Y'all aren't wanding shit. Like, and then they started wanding shit, and I was like, you know what? No, you've got your crescent staff. Literally, most of your damage is going to come from your weapon anyway. Start smacking the shit with your fucking weapon.
I don't believe it either.
And I had Priest hitting for almost as much as I was hitting, just because we both had crescent staff. And I was like, what the fuck? Just because. No, it's just how weapons scale in the fucking game. Like, if you get a staff that has good DPS and a slow speed, then it's not that far off of a melee class that doesn't have a lot of attack power. But it was hilarious.
Bush saying I've never had any issues. Level 40, my pet tanks like 3 mobs at once for him.
What kind of pet? My only other question then is what kind of pet? Because we had people using boars, bears, and wolves, and not able to do shit.
Bulls, bears, and wolves. Oh my!
Oh my! Let's ride! It's a
giant.
I don't know if these people were doing that. I don't know if it was just bad playing on their part or somehow they are out DPS. The other thing is, are you doing dungeon cleave or are you just leveling? Because this might have been something I thought about playing into a factor. With growl intimidate, there's no issue. I don't know what exactly their issues were having, but I mean, D-Dark Dragon probably can talk about a little bit more what he was dealing with. But like you're just questing. Okay, so I think a lot of my guys may have been running into a problem where they were doing just dungeons and getting super geared to the point where they'd out DPS like their pet really quick. Like they'd get 2 or 3 shots down the road, down at a target, and then they ended up pulling, and the pet wouldn't be able to pull off of them because of how much damage they're doing.
Well, yeah, I mean, it just comes back to the same issue that I've had with every single fucking group that I've been in as far as threat goes. People don't understand it.
Just chilling.
They legitimately do not understand
it's been a
how
slower
threat
argument.
works. They go shit crazy as soon as the fucking fight starts, and they rip aggro off, and it's like, okay, what did you expect? Well, why can't you hold aggro? I don't know, because my threat is completely based on, you know, the rage that I get from hitting things and being hit, and none of those things are hitting me right now because you attacked before I could fucking hit them.
And I just want to say this on that nerf that just happened for demoralizing shout. I felt that hardcore tonight.
What happened?
I was so basically the demoralizing shout for warriors and for druids for graves for days was being multiplied by each mob that it hit. So instead of getting a static per mob hit, so in other words, it would attach to say 75 per mob. So to 75,
2 seconds,
75,
guys. I'll be back in the Twitch chat.
It would multiply when it would hit 5 mobs instead of 75. It'd be like 300. So you could just on every mob. So you could literally just sit there and spam demo the fuck out of it and still hold pretty good aggro on everything.
Yeah,
even with full AoE cleaves. But now that's reversed, where that's only back to additive. So it doesn't matter how many mobs there is. It does a static 75 or whatever it does.
Okay.
I don't know the exact math, but I will.
Well, was that originally? Was that a bug though?
That was a bug they originally fixed, and they didn't correct it for Classic, even though it was a bug that happened before this patch that Classic is currently on.
Hogan, it was
just something they forgot.
Insane. Like I'd pull groups and Skullmates, like in-game content, just Demoro the whole time. Demoro.
Just spam the fuck out of it.
I held aggro the entire time. Never dropped.
Yeah.
God, man, that's crazy.
And it was pretty wild.
So D-Dark Dragon was talking about his pet being buggy. Maybe that's what other people might have been. I don't know. I do know one of my guys in my guild, his pet literally went on a journey. Like, he's sitting there fighting something, and all of a sudden his pet just takes off into the air. It just keeps going up and up and up, and then despawns.
What?
Yeah, there's a video of it. We have a Twitch clip, and he's just like,
the air, like,
yeah, his pet was like, I'm going on an adventure, peace, and it's like he charges off into a wall, and then just. I am done with this mortal existence. Dude. I have become more than just a pet.
That's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting to the end of this.
Avoidance dropped hard.
So
we definitely are.
I think we're gonna wrap it up, y'all. This is our first one back in a while, but we're gonna keep doing these every week, every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So y'all just tune in, and we'll give you all the classic WoW talking that we can handle. But yeah, appreciate everybody coming out and watching.
Welcome back for the first time in almost a month, people. It's been awesome to have you guys back here again. Myself, I've been wanting to do this.
Yeah,
it's good to have you guys back.
I have been freaking out because I'm like, are we doing this anymore? Are we just done? Is the band breaking up? But no, it's been great, guys. Like, this has been a good start of things to come. We got a lot of shit to keep talking about. We got a lot more classes to keep playing. I'm fucking hyped as always. The rest of you better be as well. Should I sign us out the creepy way?
Yes, please.
Yeah, do the creepy way.
And as always, good night, Azeroth.
I cut that off as soon as you finished it.
That's good. Yes.
Good.
Oh god, guys, it was great. Damn it! Too bad we couldn't get that fucking chest.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Like, I figured that was probably going to be the case. There's probably going to be groups going for it because it is like a really fucking good tanking trinket. Like, so.
Oh, it really is. That absorption shield is ridiculous.
Like
I'm just happy to have I'm happy just to have a force, like, whatever stam trinket at level 30 something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna have to get them all like at like 6 a.m. when no one's on, which is fine. Yeah. Like, I'm not worried about it. But anyway, I'm gonna go fucking back to streaming on Twitch and play for another like 4 hours.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw you a host real quick, so anybody who's still watching our channel will go over to you.
Oh, you should host one of us that wasn't getting stream viewage from that.
How about it's auto hosting to you right now. So if you go ahead and hop back on, all those people.
Oh yeah, I'm streaming right now, man. I'm streaming right now.
Hypnotic. Hypnotic. It's gonna go right back to you. So you better get your fucking ass back online.
It's streaming right now, man.
I'll smack you. I'll smack you good. You hears?
Yes.
All right, guys. Yo, that was a good time. Thanks, guys. Peace.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so for being here, man. See ya. Have a good night.
Woo! All right, give me a second. I gotta recalibrate, dude. This guy Dustbone, he's in my guild. He asked me, "Are you herbing?" And this morning he was like, "Are you skinning?" Because I was in Angoro earlier, and I think he wanted me to get the Devil Sword leather. He was farming it or something, and so it's just cracking me up. It was the second time I've heard the guy say something to me, asking me about my professions. But yeah, yeah. So that was good night, Azeroth. That was good. Let me take this thing off the thing, and then we take the chat off my stream. I'm gonna see if I can't find any thorium veins. So I was doing thorium this entire time. Oh my goodness, look at what I picked up. Ooh, tell me there's a rich one sitting out here. In the open. I play WoW, I play WoW. Yo, I've been killing this thorium farm though. Oh, Shiza Mockin. Alright, we can do this. Oh my gosh, I'm getting absolutely slapped. Let me just apply some dot. Oh my gosh! Woo! Let's do a quick reset. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, Gray. One time. Alright, we're good. Left him with full dots. Feels real bad. This guy is wrecking me. I don't think I've attacked one of these ambushers yet, and they hit like a freaking truck. Oh, come on, Gray. Not like this. I'm gonna end up dying. What is this? What is he doing? Oh, I don't have like an instant or a... Scheiße. What's frustrating is this grind's amazing, but I'm spending 12 gold in repair costs, literally. Check it out. Let me show you my inventory. Since I was doing that stream, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pretty much 100 thorium ore. I made 1 Arcanite bar, and I got 2 more Arcane Crystals. Dude, I didn't get an Arcane Crystal forever, and then I got 3 in like the next 7 nodes. It was insane. So, mad Arcane Crystals, blue sapphires, star rubies, 2 Azerothian diamonds, and 1 huge emerald. Wow. So the farm's been pretty good, but... Arcanite bars are selling for 10 gold more than Arcanite Crystal on the round that I'm playing on. Yeah, Borgamax, so I pointed that out in stream. I don't know if you heard me earlier, dude, the Arcanite bars are selling for less than the Arcane Crystals. And it's totally... And it's weird, I like that you pointed that out because it tells me that it's not happening everywhere, but at least everyone on my server was banking on the fact that they were gonna flip the Arcanite Transmute, and there's more people trying to flip the Arcanite Transmute than there are people like farming the Arcane Crystals, and there's not enough Arcane Crystals for people to flip these Transmutes, and it's cracking me up that these Transmutes are going for more than what the reagent costs to make it. So this Arcane Crystal, you know, in this recipe is selling for 50, 60 gold right now. No, sorry. It's selling for 40 on the low end. I mean, and that's super low, but for most of the day, it's 47 to 60 gold. These Arcanite bars are selling for 45 to 50 gold, and it's just, it's hysterical. And so, anyways, because of this monstrosity of an economic failure that these prices are for the Arcanite bars, I took it upon myself to learn mining. And I mean, it's gonna be super profitable. I don't know what I'm about to sell all this stuff for, but I've made 150 gold today for all the nodes that I got from 1 to 300, basically. Yeah, I did it all in one day. I got 150 gold. I sold all the mats. I mean, it would have been nice to store all these items and sell them later whenever they were more valuable. But I need the money now. So the fact that I've made 150 gold from all my ore, mostly mithril bars, but even everything else, I've made really good money on. It's been good. What is this guy? So this guy's not stealthed anymore once I pull him out of stealth? Yeah, I shouldn't have had trouble with this, but I did. Tell you what, these thorium veins are insane. My bad. This is like a really high stress area. Once I get out of here, I'll catch up with chat again, but yeah, we did Goodnight Azeroth. That was nice. It's been chill stream up to this point. Oh, okay. Sweet. Yeah, I can't wait to go back and bank all this story more. I'm about to jump around into Discord and see if I can get back with my dude. But about to go to sleep thinking if reality was people could shoot fireballs. Thinking if reality was people could shoot fireballs or turn into bears or birds, what room would be left for fantasy? Alright, Wes, it sounds like you need to go to sleep, bro. Thanks for sticking around and saying what's up, man. That druid stereotype though? Which one? Sounds like your guy was not teaching his pet new ranks of his abilities. Yeah, Cannon, that's what you... I don't know what the deal was, man. You know, whenever we're doing that Goodnight Azure show, it's just a free-for-all rant, so I mean, you say whatever you want to say, basically. I try and make like really good discussion with it, and if I hear anything that I think or know otherwise, I try and keep it up, you know, if you want to call it an argument or rebuttal, whatever they say, but I don't know, it was more of a chill stream tonight. I didn't really feel like getting into it whenever talking about a couple different topics, but whatever. Yeah, it's Thirsty Thursdays for me. I'm taking it. I'm taking a 3-day break as soon as I log off today. So I'm probably gonna extend this playing session as long as I can. But once I log off today, I'm taking a 3-day break. So it's been a good time. Geez, as you can see, I've been going hard in the paint, baby. I got tons of arcane crystals. I need to get out of here, man. The rich thorium veins haven't seemed to be spawning as well since I've been doing this rotation lately. I don't know if somebody else got here. I'm kind of regretting the fact that I'm streaming this, because this is like a super high-end spot right now. Don't tell anybody if you've seen it right now. As a warlock, stealthing past all those elites makes me so jealous. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Druids for life. So rogues, druids, hunters are really good at this because they're feign death. They're really slippery. They can get out of a lot of these situations. Yeah, druids are so sick. Sorry. It's been a really good farm. I'm gonna keep it going. I'm addicted to farming. I'm addicted to this stupid game. No, but what's crazy to me is that folks already have their epic mounts, dude. Oh man, so that's the other thing. Like, I came into the game not knowing exactly what I needed to farm. I didn't know what I should buy, what I should flip, what I should be farming. But there's a lot of people that have, and I've seen a handful of epic mounts today actually, and I've gotten screwed on money management and the way I've spent my money. I spent like 150 gold on respecs already. I spent a lot of gold, dude. I have mad assets. I bought a couple arcane crystals, which makes me mad. Now that I'm farming them, I won't need to buy arcane crystals ever again. I bought a couple arcane crystals. I bought a shadow fang. I bought an assassin's blade. I'm trying to buy a warden staff ASAP, but I've got a lot of gold in a lot of different places. You know, it's not just liquid gold at this moment. I've got a lot of different investments I've made. But yeah, this farm that I've been doing today's actually amazing. These thorium veins are sick. If you have a class that can solo this, it's the farm to do. Fine minerals? Are you serious? Yo, thanks, Golly, for saying something. Oh, that makes me so mad. There was probably a vein in there. I'm not paying attention, and I should be. Oh, it makes me angry. Thanks for the heads up, though, because I would have been lost in the sauce, bro. Appreciate you. Look at this, man. We're going. Yeah, I'm extending this play session for a while. As soon as I get done, though, I'm crashing. Going to sleep. I'm getting up kind of early and doing some homework. I'm gonna try and put a vid together. Probably sneak onto WoW and break my 3-day. I swear. I already know I'm gonna sneak onto this stupid game in the morning, even though I shouldn't. I'm gonna check out the auction house, see how everybody's doing. Check on my all my bank characters. Check on this guy. So bad. You got an A&P exam tomorrow at 8 a.m.? Oh, dude, I can't tell you how many times I had things to do in school, and I'd watch streams. I would, dude. I loved procrastinating. I enjoyed watching streams. I actually watched North the Mage a lot last semester. I was watching his like speed leveling runs, like 1 to 10, and it's funny to me that they were so exciting. It was actually exciting content to watch. No, but I feel you, man. I've binge watched a bunch of streams whenever I had stuff to do at school. The next day is terrible. Got an 84 in my lab exam, and I'm a little pissed at myself for it. Oh, dude, if I got an 84 on all my assignments right now, I'd be liver than a. I'm doing good just to get a C, bro. Just to get a C, but I get it. Oh Yo, Humble Dex, thanks for the thanks for the wake up call, bro. Holy cow. Yo, thanks for the sub, man. It means a lot to me. That I forget about it every time. I really do. It's so fast and loud. I keep meaning to turn it down. It's not like super loud, but it's pretty damn loud. Yo, thanks Humble for the sub, man. It means a lot. Invictus is tight and your stream is excellent. Thanks, man. Thanks, bro. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, this farm actually was put on by a guildie, bro. This is some private server next level shit, dude. We only got a handful of people, so I'm glad that I wouldn't be doing this if I had like 1,000 people watching me on stream. This is like a big deal. I'm making oodles of money right now. It's probably up there on gold per hour. Like just between the Yo, Clink, thanks guys, thanks for the subs. It means a lot to me. It may not seem like much, but it's big time, and you know, doing this day in and day out, it's big morale boost. Thanks guys for the support. Let's be one step closer to where I want to be and where I need to be. So really keeps me moving. Thanks guys. But yeah, the spot is big time. The spot is I don't know, like I told my dude, I was like, dude, I'm definitely not making a video over this, first of all, because you gave me your OG spot, and second of all, I want this farm to still be good. Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, there's a line where I draw making content, and like that whelp farm video I made, everybody knows about the whelps. This, no one knows about this right now. No one knows about this. Yeah, he's been, my friend, I've been buying all his stupid arcane crystals off the auction house. I think he felt bad for me. He's like, I'll tell you where I've been getting them. Oh man, it's great. Pretty sure Leroy waking up my roommates. What time is it?
Sun shine upon them.
Oh yeah, hey Clink with the sub before the follow. Mad support, yo, thanks for the follow, Clink, and supporting me, man. Seriously, thank you. Well, good, man. I'm gonna be going on a 3-day break, unfortunately. Starting after this stream. I'll be back Monday though. I'll be back going hard. I'm gonna re-roll a druid at the end of next week. I'm still gonna. I think I might try and level up a mage a little bit more, at least until 35, just to get some professions rolling during the beginning of the week. I just need a little bit of time to. Jeez, first of all, I need a break from this game. I've literally been playing for 27 for 16 days straight, like non-stop, which is just kind of unhealthy. Kind of unhealthy, to say the least. I mean, it's been an amazing experience, but yeah, I need a break. Kind of sucks for the subs and the follows I've gotten recently. It's like as soon as you support, you know, you're gone, but. Yeah, I'll be back for sure. I want to get on a regular stream schedule too, because I've been playing like 16 20, 24 hours a day sometimes, and it's just not sustainable, right? And so I want to get on like a regular schedule, maybe stream twice a day, you know, in like 4 to 6 hour intervals, and really limit myself to like 8 hours a gameplay, and then try and make a lot more content. Now that, you know, the first 2-3 weeks has died down, people got their fill. You know, I was talking to Cargos about this, and it was like, dude, all the YouTube content just disappeared. You know, nobody's like, where'd everybody go? And it's like, dude, if you're making YouTube content over this game you've been talking about for a couple years since its release, and you've been making videos about it for, you know, however long, and you're still making content whenever the game comes out, like, do you really love vanilla WoW, or are you making videos to make videos? And it was kind of a funny comment, but it's true. Like, I've been playing this game so much, like I've fallen asleep at my keyboard like 3 different times in the last 3 weeks. I've been playing so much, and it's so hard to limit yourself of playtime so you can make a video over it. Now, it'd be the smart thing to do, but it just, dude, we're talking about vanilla WoW. No, so I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit. I'm gonna stream every day, just in a lot smaller intervals, and play a lot less. Just because it's the responsible thing to do. I still have a life I need to take care of. I still have responsibilities. Still gotta pass my classes. Still have a fiance. You know, all these real life things I should be doing. So it's been good, and I'm not saying I'm leaving it all. It's just compared to what I've been doing, it's gonna be literally half the time. But that's not a bad thing. It'll be nice to slow things down and get back to normal. Yo, what up, Grump? I'm still here, bro. I feel like you hit me at the beginning of the stream. Now you're hitting me at the end. Dude, I've been going hard. Look, check out my inventory. Ooh, 100 thorium ore, 2 arcane crystals, 1 arcanite bar. I've had 3 arcane crystals drop. Absolutely crushing it right now. I'm gonna hit this cave and probably do 1 more loop. And I want to stay here though. I don't want to leave. This spot is so good. I really don't want to leave this farm. I play WoW. Oh, are you serious? I really don't want to kill this guy. Oh, I was in combat from him. Alright, I'm just gonna run because I don't want to kill this guy. Nobody mess with me now. I play WoW. Hey, yo, Grace, speaking of college, I know you're a tech boy, but what's the dream job that ain't streaming? Yo, golly. Oh, dude, I was talking about this earlier today in stream. I was talking about what I want to do. The dream job is, you know, doing something that you love. Where's my passion? What do I want to do? What would I want to wake up and work on every single day and be excited about? I was thinking about it, that, you know, there's a couple things, but honestly, it would be like the development of the next WoW game. It would be something. I want to be involved in this. I want to be involved in creating WoW 2. I want to do my 3-man dungeon meta, you know, and that's a little bit involved with streaming. But honestly, the dream would be involved in the prequel or the sequel or WoW 2, or whatever comes after Classic, whether it was with Activision Blizzard or with its own company, or if I were to do my own startup. It would be the dream. For some reason, I'm super analytical. I love dungeon design analysis. I love just the game design analysis. Why is this game so good? Like, in the starter zones, what really intrigues me is how many quests there are in each starting zone, and how they scale and match up to each other starting zone. Like, how many quests are in the 1 to 5 area? How many quests are in the 5 to 10 area? And how many gear rewards? How many weapon upgrades do they reward? How many quest chains are there? How many one and done quests are there? And how do they progress? How many kill quests are there? And, you know, I know that sounds ridiculous and tedious, but I'm really into data. I'm really into that information, and I want to know all that data and why this perfect storm worked out. I want to be able to replicate it, recreate it in the next game. That it's the dream job. But yeah, I'll roll on Scarum. Where you at, bro? Been wanting to tune on there? Yeah, I'm on Scarum. Humble, where come through. Posture check. Yeah, I've been slumped. Everyone is playing. Crystals outselling bars. Developer got it. Yeah. Well, and what's weird too is I don't know what the title would be for developer, or like what genre or what area of development I'd want to do. Oh jeez, that was a wrong button. I don't know. I'd like to be on like the creative side and the like the community management for like the development of the game at least. I don't know. What is this? Movement speed slowed? Jeez. All right, let's reset this. Fat fingers, fat fingers, fat fingers. Dudes are so nice. Hit him with the innervate just in case. Honestly, if I was with Cargos and Navik and Egregious and Ale and we all made the next MMORPG, that would be the dream. I was thinking about that. Like, that's the dream, bro. Make our own game. Not that it would happen or anything. This is magic. I can't decurse to magic, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. These defenders are so hard to kill. I just want to mine some ore. Gonna have to heal again? Shiz, I'm not gonna. At least I'm a druid. Thank TGIF I'm a druid. Oh, if I swap forms, it gets rid of that debuff? That's disgusting. There are more alchemists than miners? Yeah, Grub, there are. That's why that stupid arcane crystal is selling for more. Oh my goodness, this was painful. I swear. Amazing. I didn't have thorns on either. This guy would have been dead ages ago. Alright. We need an arcane crystal for that. Come on, baby. Give me one. One good time. Yes. One more chance. It's like playing the lottery. Ah, so close. Oh. So close. That's the huge emerald's actually super rare too. I have 2 huge emeralds, 2 Azthorian diamonds, 2 arcane crystals, a blue sapphire, a star ruby. Man, I'm raking in today. I don't want to deal with you. Go back. I can stealth. Yeah, it's been a good farming day though. It really has. I mean, I've raked in. I think I've gone back to the auction house twice already, and then this has been a fat farm. It's kind of slow, but I mean these arcane crystals, jeez, paying off. I'll stay here until my inventory fills up. Keep doing this farm. What's up, Gray? Huge Emerald is used for Annihilator recipe? Yeah, the nasty two-hander. The epic. What did I get? Not. I only use outside. Amazing. So amazing. It's amazing. Alright, give me something. Give me something. Oh, baby, a triple. Hell yeah. These arcane crystals are selling for like, well, I don't know if they're selling. Nothing is posted for less than 40 gold, which is so stupid. I don't think they're ever gonna sell, but that's 3 more crystals for 3 more transmutes that are free. It's nice to be self-sufficient. Even if I don't sell these arcane crystals, I'm gonna be stocking up on Arcanite bars. That's over. Yeah, that's a week. That's 1 week's worth of resources right there. 3 arcane crystals. That is big time. I'm gonna keep this farm going. I'm telling you, the fact that I just got another arcane crystal, it's like poker. You gotta keep going while you're hot. Whenever you're winning, you continue to play. Even if you got 2-7 in the hole, you got 4-7 offsuit, 5-9, dude. It doesn't matter what it is. If you're winning, you play everything. If you're mining arcane crystals, you keep mining. Been working on this beer for a minute. Come on. Yeet. So amazing. It's amazing. I'm a monster. Oh, here we go. So, my dude, someone was telling me, oh, let me get in this Discord call. Let me see if I can find Thick real quick and tell him about my adventure so far. It's been really good. Bro, this 44 to 48 zone I'm in is such a slump. Oh, where are you at? Where are you at, Golly? Some of those, I'll tell you what, some of the leveling zones, so I don't know, like some of my leveling routes were painful, and if I wouldn't, and they were painful in dungeons. If I wasn't in dungeon groups, again, it's that argument I talked about earlier. Some guy was telling me, like, you know, he's sick of the dungeon grind, the level 60 grind already, and I'm like, dude, it's all about your perspective. If your end goal is to hit 60 as quickly as possible, yeah, I'd be sick by it. I'd be sick about it too, by now, just because it's that long. You know, it's. Depending on how you view the game, like whenever I level to 60, my view isn't going to be, my goal isn't to get to level 60 while I'm leveling the character. It really isn't. You know, sounds kind of weird, but it's not. The goal isn't to get to 60. I mean, yeah, eventually it's going to happen, and sure, it kind of is the goal, but it's not why I'm playing the guy. You know, I'm playing the guy with professions. I'm completing all the quests. I'm interacting with the world so much more than just, okay, once I hit 60, I'm gonna do this, and so that's how you view the game. Yeah, you're gonna get burnt out pretty quick. But no, it's a grind regardless, Golly, regardless if that's the only thing you're focused on or not. What's up, Gray? Huge Emerald is used for. Oh yeah. Hey, Vargs. I got a couple. I got a couple nice pieces. What is the Thorian Diamond used for? I haven't looked it up. I'll look at it in a second. But yeah, I got these back to back earlier. This was like a couple hours ago. They got mine, you know, back to back on top of each other. It was pretty great. It was pretty great. You just bought your herbs to level that? Yeah, it cost me 60 gold, bro, to level alchemy to 275. It was insane. The prices were super cheap, and I didn't get herbalism at all. Yeah, it was the way to go. The auction house is just absolutely broken. Level 45 and a half, and it just feels terrible. Yeah, you're I don't even want to think about it, to be honest. Like, my cooking is 300, fishing's 260, first aid 280, NG 210, mining 202. Nearly done with them. Just need to level your character. Yeah, you've been procrastinating too long on the end goal. Dude, there's no exit out this way? Oh yeah, there is. Yes, there is. Come on, give me another vein. Another one. Another one. Oh, let me see if I can't get into a call with my dude and brag about what I've done today. Come on, let me see. Be in here, Thick, somewhere. Nowhere to be seen. Oh yeah, there he is.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Mata, do you need the legs?
We needed.
I don't really think I do.
Okay. I'm gonna shard then.
Go for it.
Alright guys, we got 3 shards.
Oh really? That's all.
Yeah,
that means we got a lot of loot given out.
Yeah, some people got some loot that time.
I guess just random for the top 3.
Here.
Or just throw them in the guild
Yeah.
bank, honestly. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll just shoot those to the guild bank. It's not enough to split up.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, don't need that sheet.
All right, can we get a portal to say Orgrimmar?
Let me go loot
For me.
this supply crate real fast. Check the other side. You guys should check the other side for supply
Yeah,
crates.
there was one over here. I grabbed.
Damn, there...
Yo, what's good, Thick?
Hey, what's poppin', baby?
Yo, so, dude, I've been tearing this farm up, son.
So I've been sitting in the Eastern Plaguelands for a fat minute. I've got 2 Lotus, 4 stacks of Dreamfoil, 3 stacks of Plague Bloom. Like, we out here.
Yo, I've got, you ready for this?
Let's
I've got
hear it.
100 thorium ore.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not amazing, but it's not bad. Actually, I think a little bit more. Maybe like 110 thorium ore. I made an Arcanite bar, you know, because I found an Arcane Crystal.
Okay.
I've got 3 Arcane Crystals additionally.
Okay.
Dude, they were
Okay.
popping off back to back. 2 Azerothian diamonds, 2 huge emeralds,
Okay.
1 blue sapphire, 1 star ruby.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. So how
I
much?
see you out there.
Yeah, dude, and totally thanks to you. Like and I figured it out. I figured it out on my druid too.
Yeah,
I'm
man, it took me a while to figure it out with the hunter too.
Right.
I remember back in the day on the private servers, I was like, how the fuck am I gonna get into there? You know, like, what am I gonna do?
Right. Get this too. I never found that mob that has stealth detection. There's not a single one, bro.
Oh, they've got stealth detection on private servers, man. I don't know. That might just be private server nonsense.
That's weird. That's weird that they've got it on private and not on this, though. You know what I mean? Like, why would you fabricate something like that?
Fucking a GM probably trying to stop people from getting his fuck.
It's been, dude. I feel bad for like 30 people. Oh, for real. For real.
There's got to be at least 3 people in that zone now,
Oh, bro.
Oh, it's not even gonna be good anymore.
Oh, for real, dude. For real.
Why, Grace? Why?
For
Why?
real, dude. I feel sad as fuck, bro. Hold up, is anybody on Scarum right now? Please tell me in the comments. I don't think anybody is. Not thick. Good, bro. Only if they're a class that can do it, though, right? It's like a double whammy.
Yeah, they've got to be a hunter, a rogue, a druid, or a fucking paladin.
Paladin? What? Why a paladin? What are they?
Oh my god.
Just
dude.
because they're
Paladin-
beastie?
Paladin just walk in there and do whatever the fuck you
For
want.
real. See, I don't even know about the paladin game.
He just throw a bubble on, dude. He throw a bubble on and beat the fuck out of that thing.
Oh man. So did you didn't do that? What run were they doing a second ago that I hopped into? I didn't even mean to butt in.
I don't even know what they were doing. I was just talking to Dustbone because he was looking for Lotus down there in Silithus for year end. And I told him I was doing pretty good with Lotus up in Eastern Plaguelands.
Yeah. What about Dustbone hit me up this morning when I was in Angora? He's like, "Are you skinning?" It's like, "Hell nah." And then a second ago, he's like, "Are you herbing?" I was like, "Nah, dude, I'm fucking mining." Get it right.
He didn't want any competition in his fucking zone, dude. I don't want any competition in my zone either, man. I was looking around. I saw a fucking 59 dwarf priest pick a flower. I shot that motherfucker down, dude.
Oh man, dude, and what's crazy is this farm is so good, bro. Fuck Dark Whisper Gorge. This farm is so good.
Winter Spring, full laps of Winter Spring is actually pretty good.
Oh, is it? You went? It was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, full laps of Winter Spring is actually pretty good.
How many people have you got for the Ember Strike? Hello?
Pardon?
Ember Strife.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh, it's alright.
okay.
You seem to be lost. Are you looking for Trixie's group or some shit?
Someone's winding me up.
I know someone was supposed to be doing on Ixia attunement. Yikes.
Yeah, Avar, this spot is gross, bro.
Isn't attuned, I guess.
He just hopped in.
How many you got?
So, you seem to be lost.
How many you got for MS Strike, you fucking wonder?
That was pretty good. You're like, what? Oh, man.
You fucking broke it, dude. That's what these Cockney people, dude. They've got no boundaries.
Oh,
yeah. What do you got MS Strike then?
what the fuck, dude?
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Oh. I'm sorry, I've been putting in ass hours today, so I'm kind of delusional.
Same. I've been here for, golly, been playing for like 9 hours today. Went by in 2 seconds.
Damn, dude. I might wait for real late tonight and go to Burning Steep, dude.
So why? Oh, just
every
for the
time
late
I'm
night
there in
stream?
the daytime hours, there's shit tons of competition. But
Yeah.
that's because it's the best fucking zone for this shit.
Yeah. What about we were doing our Good Night Azra stream, right? And people were talking about how the queue times were increasing, like live, like right then they were like, dude, my queue time's going up. And I've seen the queue times the last day, even today, I was queuing in on my second server and the queue times were terrible. I think that they're getting rid of the layering, bro.
Yeah, man, they've been
speak.
annihilating layers.
Yeah, as we speak.
I think once there's too few people in a layer, they get rid of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Like on per average, on peak hours, if there's too few people in a layer, they get rid of that layer.
Right.
It's an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, man, I picked one Lotus today and it gave me 2 Lotuses instead of 1.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Feels real good.
Feels amazing.
I think it was just one stacked on top of another, or just bugged. Who knows?
No, man, no, because a Lotus can give you 1 to 3.
No way, just.
Yeah, but it's just very common to give you only 1.
Right. Let's see.
No one has been checking the Dire Mall entrance, dude. If you go to the entrance of Dire Mall, there's actually a Black Lotus spawn there in Fairless.
Have you been picking that hoe or what?
Yeah, dude.
That's live. Yeah, if I was really pumping it out, man, I'd have herbalism right now, but I don't know. I'm not that much of a gamer. I had to take it easy, just get one gathering profession and do one transmute, so.
I don't know, man. My next character, whatever he may be, is probably gonna be alchemy. I want to say alchemy tailoring, but I mean we'll see. I mean alchemy tailoring, yeah. I mean, I guess I need like a caster maybe with alchemy tailoring or some shit.
Yeah, I mean.
And it was supposed to be my priest, man, but I just can't kill it, man.
Yeah, nah, dude, forget the priest. The priest is stupid. My lips are sealed. Yeah, everyone needs to not talk about this spot ever, because this spot is the juice. It is truly the juice.
I'm supposed to level a warlock for the raid. I might do that, man.
For the raid?
Yeah, level At least level 40 warlock for summons.
Oh, gotcha.
I might just do that though and try to get into the groove, and if I like it, I like it, right? I'll probably
Right.
take level 60.
Yeah, no, it'd be sweet.
I mean, at least if he's level 40, he can be my tailoring alchemy guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's 35 for that. But yeah, 40, you're gonna have to get him there anyways. Yeah, dude, I've had a lot of fun with this farming spot that you bestowed on me.
I did entrust it to you.
Really appreciate
you are now officially you're my gathering profession son, dude. You inherited my legacy.
Alright, man, here it comes. Mother, give me an arcane crystal, baby. Dude, it feels so good whenever a crystal drops.
Yo, it feels good. It feels like a fucking, you're getting warm ice cream poured all over you, dude. It's fantastic. Me and my buddy were talking the other day. We were like, I wonder what it feels like to be healed. And then he said it's probably like warm ice cream being poured all over your body.
Oh man.
I said there's probably some classes that it feels nicer to be healed by than others. You know what I mean? Like getting healed by a priest probably feels fantastic.
Right.
Getting healed by a druid, it's like vines and shit stitching your wounds. Like
shut up.
Or like a shaman, there's like water and shit all over you now.
Yeah, the shaman just douses you, just
fucking covers you in water.
A druid stitching your ass up.
With like vines, dude. Meanwhile, like paladin heals actually feels like warm ice cream on your body. That's why fucking High Inquisitor White Man is always so sultry, dude. He's fucking naughty, bro.
Oh man.
Surprise, my champion. Ishnu weary white man, you know what I mean?
Oh shit, I swear. That was good. I never thought about what it felt like to be healed by other classes.
You have a shaman in the group, everyone's gotta change their armor and shit.
In what?
They call me Mockthar, the Super Soaker. Oh man, I'm in a queue right now. I actually logged off for a little bit to update some of my add-ons, and then I forgot about the queue. 1200, it's not that bad.
Yeah, maybe 30 minutes. Jeez, 1200. I logged on like an hour and a half ago. It was like 3500. I haven't seen a 3500 queue since.
Yeah, since
like a week ago.
One.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They're definitely rolling back these layers, which is kind of sad. People are falling off, man.
Well,
or going back to work. Yeah, you kind of prefer. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the layers are. I mean, as much as I like exploiting them,
right. It needs to go.
Kind of bad for the game.
Yeah. No, same. I actually. I mean, like you said, you enjoy exploiting them, but yeah, it is really bad for the game. Dude, I haven't even tried to hop layers. I should have been doing that this whole time.
The economy is gonna settle, dude, and I'm already cornering the market on opals. By the way, bro, if you look right now, every opal in the auction house is my.
Is you?
Yeah, dude.
What
every opal on the auction house. Cornering the market on opals. Next, dude, I'm gonna corner the market on rubies, dude.
Dude, I've got like 7 rubies in my inventory. I'll throw them on the auction house for you. Don't worry.
I'm gonna corner the market on opals, rubies, and sapphires, and then I'm gonna try to move into Black Lotus eventually. I'm feeling pretty strong with like the 4 or 5 Lotus that I have. I feel like I could make a power play on the market. Like if I just waited for there to be only like 2 or 3 Lotus, I could buy those 2 or 3 Lotus and then post all of them for the price I wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you totally could. Totally could. I don't have that much capital right now. I think you've been doing pretty good yourself.
I'm about to waste it all on cornering the market. But then once the market is cornered in my favor, that's when I can, a couple weeks, and I mean maybe like a week, and then I'll have my epic mount. I'm about to have no gold, dude. I'm literally about to have no fucking money.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And once I get enough of that warden stuff, I'm gonna dip back down to nothing. I am. Yeah. What does Min Pet feel like?
He kind of just like a good pet, you know what I mean?
Like a scratch under the.
Like a little scratch behind the ears. Dude.
Yeah, dude, a scratch on the. Like
a scratch behind the ears, and then like a butt itch.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Where they get the leg going. That's what it is.
That's probably what Min Pet feels like. Because hunters don't know any magic. There's no way. So meanwhile, your pet just got mauled by a bear, and you're just gonna scratch its ass, and all of a sudden it's better.
Oh man, dude, I'm getting shreked over here. Absolutely clapped. All right,
have you gone deep in the Hive Regal yet? Where all the mobs are like level 60?
Yeah, dude, I killed a level 61 elite earlier. I was going hard.
Yo, Hive Regal is my favorite because there's only like 1 mobs and there's less stealth than the other one.
Yeah. Damn, dude, I gotta take a call for a second. I think I might be ending the farm here too. Dude, I've spent like 12 gold on repairs. Oh, it feels so bad. 12 gold on repairs, bro.
It's pretty rough. Arcane Crystal life is rough.
Worth it though. One more go around. Yeah, I'll be back in a second though. Yeah, yo, Vargs, yeah, thanks for watching and tuning in, man, and seeing the ill strats. And this spot is so good. Like, if you haven't realized that, 3 arcane crystals, 4 actually, because I made an Arcanite bar. 4 arcane crystals, 100 thorium ore. literally just rich thorium vein in this piece. Dog. This farm is insane. Insane. Yeah, bro, this farm is absolutely nuts.
I'm out of range.
I love you for Neuter booters. Neuter booters. Alright, let's see if we can get one more in here. Man, I'm addicted. I'm addicted to the farm. I'm addicted to the grind. I want to go back and see how much all this sells for, though. Oh, look, another one. Alright, I'll stop as soon as I get an arcane crystal. Yo. Yo, thick. Yo, thick. Check mic. 1 2 1 2. Thick, 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 thick. Alright, he's not here. Alright, we gotta get rid of this guy. So amazing. It's amazing. These are beasts too? You can hibernate them? No, they're not beasts. I don't know what they're considered, but they're not beasts. I've tried to hibernate them already. Watch, I'll show you. Nobody. Yeah, look. Invalid target. I don't know what the heck these guys are considered. It's amazing, so amazing. I hope I get an arcane crystal. I'm a druid, slinging demo roar. I'm liver than bitch, cause I got mad thorium ore. And guess what? Your mom is a... It's amazing. So amazing. Yeah, and it's so much fun doing this. Oh geez, I just swapped way too many times. I'm gonna end up having to reset. But the crazy thing is I've got Innervate on a 6-minute cooldown. It's gonna pump all my mana up. It's gonna get a little dicey right here. We're gonna jump out, do a War Stomp, do an Innervate, do a heal. No. We're gonna jump out, do an Innervate, do a War Stomp. Alright, come on, Gray. Innervate, War Stomp, heal, Lawong. Lawong, Lawong. Lawong. Where'd you level your mining during Iron? I literally did it this morning. So I actually smelted tin. Or mined tin until, no, I smelted tin until, like, iron was almost, until I almost got to mithril, I think. Yeah, I smelted tin all the way through. I bought a ton of silver, I bought a ton of tin. Dude, I burned my resources because I didn't want to deal with tin and leveling it up through there. So I bought a lot of silver, a little bit of gold to level up my mining to where I only needed like 10 points. And you should go to 1,000 needles for dark iron. Bark skin to big heal if you're in big trouble. Ooh, 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 ooh. Why I haven't been using bark skin, I don't know. I'm an idiot. I've been healing through it without dark skin because it doesn't interrupt your cast. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I need a warden staff. I wonder if these resources would get me a warden staff. Definitely not. Not enough gold. Need more gold. Yeet! Wetlands is the OP spot in the spider cave. Ooh, I know what you're talking about. In the southern part. Yeah. Nobody. Look at that Horde auction house, baby. It's amazing. So amazing. I need to get another arcane crystal. Shiza marking. Let me mount up on my Kodo. Ho 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 ho. Yo, Thick. See if there's not anything else in this area.
Shit. You still on? Hello?
Yeah, I'm probably about to dip in a second.
Oh shit. Okay. You bringing it off for the night?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Jeez, man, I got 4 arcane crystals. That was amazing, dude. What the hell is Cargo's doing? No arcane crystals? No arcane crystal cargos?
He's an engineer, man, so he's all about that dark iron.
Ew. Could just wait for Tribute 2 Animace with Armor 2. It's too expensive. Oh no, I'm gonna get the Warden Staff. It's best in slot for like ever. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the Warden Staff, bro.
You'd be up there in fucking Eastern Plaguelands right now if it wasn't for your boy Thick.
I'd be dying right now in Eastern Plaguelands.
1 arcane crystal, maybe.
Maybe, not even. Probably wouldn't even have 1, bro. Oh, dude,
Be like
seriously?
your boy Cargos.
Exactly. Seriously, dude, you saved my ass. It's amazing.
Now he's got enough arcane crystals for transmutes.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm good for a week. I've got 8 more days until I have to farm crystals again. 8 days. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm live in the bit. I think I'm just gonna stock up these Arcanite bars. I feel like I could sell them at a higher price in bulk, right?
The thing about the Arcanite bars, dude, is that not enough people have the Thorium Brotherhood rep yet to get the necessary patterns that they're good for.
Right.
They'll sell. Those will sell eventually. Those will be expensive soon.
Moonglade to Ogrim. I don't know, Vargs. I'll have to look at the prices whenever I drop.
Yeah, those will be expensive soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited that I got arcane crystals for these transmutes. It was killing me, bro. 40, 50, 60 gold a crystal? No way. No way.
Right now, I've kind of reset some of the market, so I've got them at 50.
Oh, that's so sick, bro. I'm not touching it. You can have it. I'm just making my own bars and saving it for whenever they're hot.
I mean, I'm gonna corner the market on a few different things, man, but it's only the things that are in my grasp. There's no way I'm gonna be able to corner the market on arcane crystals and something like rubies and diamonds and shit like that.
Right.
There's no way I'm gonna be able to corner the market on, like, for instance, ghost mushrooms.
Yeah.
Very good. They're for limited invulnerability potions. They're for, so many things, right?
Right.
I can't spend my life in Maradon if I'm spending my life in Silithus. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, for sure.
But Maradon Ghost Mushroom, super lucrative. I sold a stack of Ghost Mushrooms just now for like 20 gold, dude. A stack. Like one stack, 20 gold.
Jeez, man. Prices are going up then. Big time, like.
The ghost mushrooms are good, dude.
Yeah.
Libs are good for PvP, PvE. You got alchemists fucking stockpiling on as we speak, dude.
Yeah. Huh. You figure out how to make those.
I don't know if they're a recipe or they're just something you get taught. They're probably a recipe. No, they are a recipe. It drops from Zul'Farrak. I've seen it drop like 8 times from Zul'Farrak. I know it drops from Zul'Farrak.
What is it?
Limited invulnerability.
Oh, yeah. It's just a random drop, like from the mobs? Or? Yeah.
And it has a higher drop chance off the Scarab boss. You know, the guy in the Scarabs?
Yeah.
Has a higher drop chance off him than other bosses. And it's pretty good, dude. Like 6 seconds of invulnerability in PvP or PvE.
I'm about to look up the mats for all these things.
I know it takes like ghost mushroom, so like 2 ghost mushroom probably takes like what if it's on ghost mushroom, that probably means it takes like sungrass or like Arthas tears or some shit. Oh, I can't wait. I'm about to be back in, dude. I'm gonna start farming the second I get back in.
Yeah, I forgot you're still sitting here. Dude, so yeah, those Azerothian diamonds, it looks like it's only really useful for the Lionheart helm. I don't know.
I mean, it's used for some blue recipes and shit like that.
Yeah, it is, but I don't know. Do people ever make these?
Yeah, Lionheart helm is best in slot till Naxxramas for every plateware. Also, it's an insane. It's a region for an insane tanking chest, dude. And vulnerable mail. Oh my god.
Yeah, the invulnerable male needs 6 huge emeralds as well, which is beefy. Is beefy too.
Yeah, I mean, it is necessary for a lot of stuff. Have you seen Obsidian Mail Tunic, dude? 76 attack power. It's super good.
Is the blue sapphires needing the Lionheart helm as well? Hey.
Yeah, man. 10 of them. 80 thorium bars, dude.
Oh.
80.
For one helmet? Damn, Daniel. That's pretty much how I just spent a couple hours, it's like 6 hours doing that. No, not 6. Maybe like 4 or 5. And I got 100.
You have to have Azerothian diamonds for the shadow reflector, dude.
The shadow reflector. Do a lot of people use that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It reflects fear effects, dude. Really good best in slot paladin helmet. I might sell my Azerothian diamonds on the neutral auction house. I'm not sure. But I know why they can be expensive, and it's Lionheart helm.
Well, I'm about to go sell. So thorium bars, they're not even. Are they selling well right now, or not even?
For the right price, though.
Yeah. Wow. Look at all the... Dude, nothing less than 12. Well, there's one 8, but like all the recipes require 12 bars for any recipe. You gotta buy like 2 stacks just to make one item. All right, bro. I'm about to I'm about to end it. Yo, thanks, dude. Thanks big time for the tip. Thick. Really appreciate it.
Hey, no man.
Seriously, I'll pay it forward somehow.
Hey man. We'll be together for a while. You good?
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. All right, thanks, man. I'll catch you next time.
All right, man. I'll see you.
Yeah, I'll see you on Monday, man. I'm taking a break. It's gonna be nice.
Oh, for sure. See you then. See you then.
All right, guys, check this out. Let's see what we got. Okay, I still got mail from that. Let's see what we're sitting on. How much gold did we really get? Excuse me. You probably craft a Lionheart and sell it? Yeah, the Lionheart Helm recipe's not out yet. It drops off. It drops in Molten Core. It's supposed to be like phase 5, but I don't know. I really don't know when it's coming. Let's see what we're... Thorium bars, 72 silver. Oh, not even. 18, 5 for... Yeah. So 50 silver apiece? So 50 silver apiece is... Damn, 5 gold every 10? 5, 10, 15, 20... No way. They selling for that much? Dude, do I have that much gold right now? No, 5 for 260. So 10 for 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55! Not bad. Oh, the arcane crystals are starting to drop. Beautiful. Let's see what the Arcanite bar is sitting at. Ah. What else did I get? How much is Dent Stone selling for? Wow. 5 per gold. Alright, well, I'll post these. How much is Grom Split? I'll post these. Check it in the morning. I gotta pass out. I gotta go to sleep. Yo, guys, thanks for watching. I hope that you got... Don't sleep on that elemental fire X-Mute. What is it? Fire to air? Yo, thanks for watching. I hope you got an inside look at my farm. I hope it was informative. I hope y'all enjoyed the Good Night Azeroth we had and just the stream overall. It was a good time. I'm taking a 3-day break. Yo, thanks for the subs. I had 2 new subs today, which is freaking awesome. Klinska and Humble Dext. Thank y'all for the subs if you're still here. And just everybody else's support, the follows and the comments. And just being active and making this a healthy environment and a fun environment to be a part of. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on Monday. Yeah, I'm taking a break. A much needed break. Yeah. Thanks for watching guys. St. Louis for lifesteal change thing. I'm gonna save these items for a while. Alright guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.